wasn't.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to John R. Gray Gymnasium Senior Night here on Thursday evening. And, Coach, always a special night on Senior Night. Recognized Lady Cougars, Michaela Martin and Allison Covington of the Lady Cougars. Only two seniors on the ball club, but what great, first of all, students, athletes, and just all around good kids.
Yeah.
And they've meant so much to Brookhaven Academy and their contributions through the years, not only just on the court, but in the classroom, in the community. They stand for what Brookhaven Academy stands for.
Yeah, and they've both been here since K3, K4. You know, they're BA lifers and family's big supporters. So it is such an honor just to, you know, and I've been through this and you've been through this, and we get to go through that again next year, right, with ours. But it's an emotional night because it's kind of just a little bit of finality, but no way are these Lady Cougars done with their season. This is our last home game, but other than that, they have a lot of postseason left.
Yeah, Lady Cougars, they have two games this week. This one, of course, tonight against the Lady Wildcats of Silliman, and then on Thursday night over at Cathedral. That will wrap up all district play and all regular season play. Lady Cougars coming to this basketball game with a record of 24-7, 6-0 in the conference. They will go into next week's South State tournament as the number one seed in the girls division, and they will face off against a familiar opponent in Simpson Academy.
Right.
They split this year with Simpson. We beat them earlier in the year by 7. They beat us on Friday night by 3 points, but we all left that ball game knowing we left some points on the floor, and certainly something that we can correct and bounce back next week as we face off against the Lady Cougars of Simpson.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and like we had discussed, I think during that boys game, neither coach was really, you know, bringing out all the stops in that game. It was simply to get some reps and stuff on the, you know, on that floor and just to kind of get a little feel for shooting there. So hopefully we'll be ready and we'll be able to disappoint the Lady Cougars from Simpson that night.
First order of night, though, is to take on these Lady Wildcats of Silliman. We faced off against them on January the 15th. The Lady Cougars coming away with a 40-24, 16-point victory over the Lady Wildcats down in Clinton, Louisiana. About a minute away from tip-off here at John R. Gray. We'll have our opening invocation and national anthems, and we'll be ready for basketball. Let's take a 30-second break. 30 seconds. We'll come back and get ready for Lady Cougar basketball here on CougarsLive.org.
Is it time to paint? Your Benjamin Moore Paint Center at Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza. Whether you're painting a room or the entire house, the paint experts at Perkins Hayes Hardware will help you select the color to make any project shine. For paint, hardware, electrical, and plumbing needs, see the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Online, HayesHardware.com/local/Perkins Hayes Hardware.
And we're back here at John R. Gray. We'll join Dr. Ed Moak with our opening invocation and then be followed by the national anthem. Basketball night here at Brookhaven. Let's have a round of applause for our two senior Lady Cougar basketball players. Before the start of tonight's high school doubleheader between the Lady Wildcats and Lady Cougars, followed by the Wildcats and the Cougars, as we welcome our friends from Flint, Louisiana, Louisiana Bears, Flint, Louisiana, with all the one on there, for the most iconic courthouse square, the movie for countless television shows and movies, most of which were forgettable except for the beautiful courthouse scene there in the middle of Flint, Louisiana. Of course, Silliman has one of the USAIF's most beautiful campus settings with their ball plate, hardwood, and oak tree lined campus. So we're wanting to have our friends at Silliman welcome forward their opponents to baseball, as well as tennis, in this thing that was the baseball diamond, and as well as the tennis court against the team. So before the start tonight, I would not go ahead and ask you all rise. We hope that all of you all have time, and all of you have already listened to the cats. Yes, I will request the Monty Schools, especially these athletes, particularly the Monty seniors, both for the County as well as the Soul. Following which we ask you to help us out our America for the performance of the Star Spangled Banner. Now, please let us join the prayer. Dear Lord, we thank you for this day which you blessed us. We see as you told the winter of spring approaching. Indeed, is part of the plan that we see evolution of one another together. What a small reflection that is of our progression in life. And indeed, with an approaching spring, the promise is there to steward of the resurrection and of the ascension, the very definition of your ministry and the point at which delivers us from sin now and forevermore. As believers, we pray with these things still, particularly here today at Academy, we have a special connection with the seniors that we recognize as being including our 34 senior young men for good basketball we will recognize later. Their thing be a point of aspiration for them as they move forward to a world where the Christians sometimes fail great trials and tribulations. The great gifts what provide a transformative experience. And by those great gifts, not only are they transformed, they can be transformed, but they can move into a world and transform a world to a Christ who strengthens them. And the day tonight protect these players. Victory gives them a competitive spirit where they respect themselves, they respect their teammates, and above all, they respect their opponents with whom they compete. All of us see part of a greater fellowship. And give us back and thank you, Lord, for the start of the season. We pray to this time and in attempt to life itself from its human frailty, may it find its way back to your life, your scripture, your teaching. That indeed being a Christian is far more important. It has far greater supremacy than the political party or political persuasion. Pray this to your Lord in your precious name. Save us from ourselves and save us from ourselves. Then now forever. Thank you, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. What so proudly at the twilight that we was brought bright and bright stars through the perilous fight. On the rampart we walked, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran there among thirsty air. They flew through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, take us back our faithful banner yet wave. For the land of the free, and the whole by a banner.
Opening prayer, national anthem. We're ready for basketball here at John R. Gray. Final regular season home game and final varsity game of the season on the parquet here at John R. Gray. First, the starters for the visiting Wildcats from Silliman Institute: 10, Ashton Siebert; 12, Elena Weaver; 13, Kaylin Peterson; 21 is Kinsley Lantrip; and 25, Bella Dart. They're coached by Coach Trey Weaver. For Brookhaven Academy, I think you'll see our two seniors recognized as starters tonight, Covington and Martin. Siebert being introduced. Elena Weaver, Peterson, Lantra, and Bella Dart for Coach Trey Weaver. And now for the Lady Cougars. We are broadcasting tonight on CougarsLive.org and B92. So you can catch us on multiple media outlets. Lady Cougar and Cougar basketball here on Tuesday night. Number 2, Bailey Goodson. Number 5, Ann Brantley Warren. Number 12, senior Allison Covington drawing the starting 9 tonight. Michaela Martin also drawing the starting 9 tonight. And Lily Gates will round out the starting 5 with Coach Ron Kessler. We're ready for basketball, Coach, and expect a good one. Silliman, they'll come into the tournament next week as the number 2 seed, and they got a solid ball club. They really look to penetrate the lane, dish off to the block.
A lot of pressure defensively on you. Yeah, so quick, athletic. So we definitely don't need to, let our guard down. We need to still play the game that we always play.
Everything's going to rotate around Weaver, number 12, and Kaylin Peterson for Coach Weaver. Pretty good atmosphere tonight here at John R. Gray.
Yeah, nice packed house.
I had a couple of calls today looking for some extra gate passes.
Yeah, I left a couple of tickets for a family because it's just me and Dane. So.
Yeah. Gates controls right side, left side to Martin. Martin's going to look out top to Ann Brantley Warren. Again, we are broadcasting radio, so we will be doing a little more talking during the play-by-play action for those that are listening on radio. It's also at the top. Warren tried to get it to Gates. Tossed it over the inline. Just the ill-advised pass right there by Warren. Full court pressure from the Lady Cougars. Right side, Weaver's going to kick it over to Peterson. Going to toss inside to Bella Dart. Back to Weaver to Peterson. Peterson's going to set it. Peterson's one of the players, Coach, just can't spot her up. She'll knock down the triple if you leave her open. Inside toss to Siebert. Siebert almost had it thrown away, and it was off the hand of Weaver.
Good hand there by Bailey Goodson.
Boy, and how many times, Coach, this year we said,
Good hands there by Bailey Goodson.
Yeah.
Yeah, good hustle. Yeah, she just makes a difference out there, especially defensively.
Right side, Martin. Martin stares down the 2-3 zone from Silliman. Boy, Lady Cougars got to get in sync right here. Martin can get back to Warren. Warren over to Martin. Coach Kessler asked for the drive. Covington, 8-footer, off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Weaver. Weaver's going to work it the other way. Spins, hands off to Peterson. She'll reset it for Coach Trey Weaver. 6:48, no score early. Left side to Lantra. Lantra back out to Peterson. Peterson again goes right side to Weaver. That's Elena Weaver. Can get over to Lantra down the lane. And to go to the corner to Siebert. Back out to Elena Weaver. Off the mark, no good. Gates cleared for the Brookhaven Academy. And Brantley Warren's going to push it for the Lady Cougars. Going to toss over the top to Goodson. Goodson up off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. 4 down. Good ball right there by Dart. Bella Dart.
Yeah, great block out there. Pulled it down. A little short.
Mm-hmm. Peterson the other way for the Lady Wildcats. Trying to go down low.
Good defense by Allison Covington down there.
They're trying to work it down low there to Dart. Threw it over the inline back to the Lady Cougars. 6:08 to go here in the first. No score on either side of the ledger. One's going to set it up top. Kind of 1-2-2 step, flattens out into a 2-3 zone. Goodson looks to penetrate and get it back out top to Warren. Warren. Lady Cougars, from what I understand, first quarter, they're going to really look to try to penetrate, get it down in the paint. Warren's going to toss over the top to Gates. Gates off the mark, no good. Get Gates over the top. It's more like that Gates has just got to gather herself, get her feet up on and go up strong.
Yeah, when you miss, they're going to block out, and when you're that tall, they're going to, it's going to be tough for you to go back up and get a rebound. So.
It's also the top, Lantrip down the lane. Got it over to Bella Dark. Dark up off the glass and good. 2-0 early for Silliman. Warren's going to work it down the lane, hand off to Martin. Going to toss over the top to Goodson. Back to Martin. Martin's going to work down the lane. She's going to try to get it to Gates, throw it away.
Yeah, I think that trying to force it a little bit early, and we're going to need to try to take that shot from the perimeter.
Yeah, I think Coach Castro, though, is kind of instructed, didn't want to see any three-pointers early.
Right.
And, Silliman's just packing it down into his
They're packed
tank.
in on top of Lily, and, so that makes it difficult to not, especially in the situation down here as quick as they are.
Left side Weaver going to get a block foul on Goodson. Her first, team foul number 2 on the Lady Cougars. 4:45 to go here in the first quarter. 2-0 early by Silliman. For Silliman, check that.
Yeah.
Peterson the trigger under her own basket. Toss over the top to Weaver. Weaver dribbles around arc, Lantrip back to Peterson. Again, Peterson's one that she'll pull up and shoot that three if you give her space. Lantrip down the lane, picked up a Gate, almost stolen away by Martin. Going to work down the lane, off the mark, no good. Gate snapped around.
Yeah, almost grab it.
Martin's going to retrieve it on the inline. Looks like it went off, Siebert. Heads up play right there by Martin. Kind of got trapped on the baseline. She threw it off the leg of Siebert. Lady Cougars yet to find the scoring column. 2-0 early for the Silliman Lady Wildcat. 4 on right side. Back to Goodson, left side. Tosses over the top. Going to get it to Martin in the paint. Martin's going to get fouled in the process. That's number 21, Lantrip. That's her first team foul. Number 1 on Silliman. Martin's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Again, broadcasting tonight on B92 and CougarsLive.org. Multiple media outlets. Martin with the first free throw. She drops a 2-1 ball game. 4:01 to go here in the first. Senior night at Brookhaven Academy. Martin takes aim. She got 2 assists. Low scoring affair thus far here at Brookhaven Academy. A lot of good defense, both sides of the ball, both ball clubs. Right side, Peterson. Peterson trapped up top, almost. Dangerous pass right there, getting it out to Siebert. Lena Weaver down the lane. Back to Peterson. Peterson with a triple on the way. She got it. Not bad rotation defense right there, but Peterson give her a little space and knocks it down.
She's in a good shooting position, though, and she got a good pass. Sometimes that's what we don't get good passes. Take a shot right there.
Toss over the top, Covington. Had a look at it. Chose to kick it back out to Goodson. Warren's going to drop down low to Gates. Gates going to work baseline, get it over to Goodson. Goodson off the mark, no good. Good defense from the Lady Wildcats. Going to be foul on the backside. See if they get Martin right there, and they do. First on Martin, third on the Lady Cougars. And the ball game, Addie Dart. She's going to give Lantrip a break. So number 5, Addie Dart in the ball game. 5-2 ball game, Lady Wildcats out front. Toss over the top, Siebert. Siebert had it thrown away by Ann Brantley Warren. Warren's going to push it for Brookhaven Academy. She's going to work down the lane. Tried to get it off the gate, almost lost it over the line.
She lost her balance, I think, yeah. Got a little bump there and lost her balance and just tried to flick it back in.
Weaver's going to work left side, Addie Dart. Dart with Gates on her. And then back out front to Weaver. 5-2 ball game. Lady Wildcats out front. Bella Dart on Covington. That's going to be a travel out on Addie Dart. Got a little matchup mismatch. Got Gates on Addie Dart and Covington on Bella Dart. Those two could maybe flip-flop. 2:21 to go here in the first quarter. 5-2 Lady Wildcats out front. Over to Warren, down to Covington. Covington blocked on the baseline, and number 10 to Siebert. Here comes Elena Weaver for the Lady Cats. Going to get a foul on the backcourt. That was going to be on Dart. Addie Dart into the ball game. Abby Grace Richardson, Madison Moak. They'll replace Covington and Martin. In that 1-2-2 set, saying it flattens out in kind of a 2-3 look after first pass. Ball chopped around, almost stolen away by Silliman. Gets it down, Covington.
Nice ball movement.
Good job. Warren to Gate. Richardson off the glass and good. 5-4 ball game. Quickly back the other way, Silliman. Out front, Siebert. Siebert going to reset it. Lena Weaver out front, circles the arc. Stolen away by Brantley Warren. Warren gets it up to Goodson. Jump ball.
Silliman.
Yeah, Bailey got a little careless with that one. Just turned around right into Addie Dart. Knocked it away. Had to tie it up at midcourt. Back to the Lady Wildcats on the tie ball possession. 1:26 to go. 5-4 ball game. Silliman by 1. Peterson out front. Hands off to Weaver. Back to Peterson. Peterson circles the arc. Goes left side to Addie Dart. Back out top to Peterson. Man-to-man defense from the Lady Cougars. Going to toss inside to Bella Dart. To Addie Dart. Out the way by Gates. Picked up by Madison Moak. Moak working the other way for Coach Ron Kessler. Warren over the top to Richardson. Good look down low to Richardson. Richardson up off the glass again and good.
That's the one thing for overplaying Lily inside.
Yeah.
You know, that offside is going to be open.
Yeah, they double up down low and shade that middle part of that zone. Richardson can have a big night.
Oh, Lily.
Up and under by Dart.
Just a little reach there.
And again, that's that, looks like, let's see if we get a switch off right there. That's going to be Felder. Second foul on Gates. Just a reach on the press by Gates. 6-5 ball game. Lady Cougars by 1. Inside of 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Peterson's working down the lane. Down in no man's land. Almost had it stolen away. Then he gets down to Siebert. Siebert off the glass. No good. Pulled down by Moak. Warren's going to push it for BA. Toss to Goodson. Goodson got fouled in the process. Going to get Bella Dart on that one. Like the pace right there from the ladies. Pushing
speed things up a little bit. I was just going to say earlier, we seem to be moving a little slow, just kind of flat. So maybe we'll get a little bit of momentum going here.
Goodson to shoot 2. First or nothing good. 7-5 ball game. Lady Cougars, 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. Senior night at John R. Gray. Goodson steadies, takes aim, fires. She got them both. 8-5 ball game. Lady Cougars out front. They bounced back from that slow start. Into Peterson. Peterson tosses over the top to Landrup. Landrup quickly down to Addie Dart. Almost lost it over the sideline. Dribbles down the corner. There's the buzzer for the first half, and that's going to do it for 1 quarter of play. 8-5 lead for the Lady Cougars after a very slow start. They'll take a 3-point lead into the second quarter. We're going to give it back to the studio for a quick break. 1 minute down the line. You're listening to Taylor Academy Basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees, they're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent. Dwayne can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too. Come and get it! The buffet is back. Papa's Buffet and Grill has reopened the all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet with over 60 buffet items. Enjoy the biggest and best buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, 11 till 2 Monday through Friday, Sunday 11 a.m. till 3 p.m., Thursday through Saturday nights 5 till 8:30. It's back. The all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, Highway 51 North at Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
And we're back here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. Lady Cougars have ball possession to start the second quarter of play. Goodson's going to inbound to Moak. Moak's going to go around the horn, and Brantley Warren. Warren is going to reset it, goes left corner. Goodson triple on the way. That one's off the mark. Over the inline. Good spike down low. Weaver and Richardson. Richardson touched it last. Full court pressure from the Lady Cougars just underway here in the second quarter. That was travel in the backcourt by Weaver. Wanted to make a pass. I think Moak may have stepped in the passing lane down court.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Nobody to pass it to.
Yeah.
Toss up top to Goodson. Goodson. Corner, Warren. Triple on the way. She got it. Three corner, man, Brantley Warren stretches the lead to 11-5. Toss over the top. Bella Darks go right side Weaver. Weaver's going to reset it up top with Peterson. That's Jalen Peterson, senior point guard for Coach Trey Weaver. Peterson's going to work right side down the lane. Kick it back out top for Weaver. Weaver down the lane. Blocked away by Richardson. Almost stolen by Felder, or picked up by Felder. Then get a foul. That one's going to be on Warren. And Siebert's going to get the basket and a free throw.
On a missed assignment right there, just a missed block out.
Yeah, the Lady Cougars had a couple of shots at that one.
Yeah.
Had ball possession, had it stolen away. Nonetheless, free throw off the mark, pulled down by Goodson. Goodson's going down the lane, going to get it to Moak. She's going to get fouled. That's going to be on Dart. Is that two on Dart, Coach?
That was a hard foul.
Yeah.
Me too. 25, yes.
That's going to be two on Bella. Cause of concern right there. Of course, Gates on the bench for 2 fouls early for Coach Kessler. Coach Troy Weaver has a decision to make as well. Free throw from Moak off the mark, no good. 11-7 ball game, 7:04 to go here in the second quarter. Senior night at John R. Gray. Moak steady for a second. On the way. Missed them both. Pulled down by Richardson, but stolen away by Dart. Boy, that's a risky play there by Dart. Right side Weaver. Weaver off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. That's going to be a foul over the back. That's going to be 3 on Dart. Wow. You know, that's a play right there, Coach. The Dart just has to see Warren had a good box out position.
That's good. And you got to give it up. You just got to say, hey, you boxed me out. Let me go on down the court. You know, and our girls are the same way. We do that a lot. And, you know, Kessler tells them all the time, hey, you just got to say, good play by you. Let me get down here.
You know, and those are the only two in the vicinity, and Dart goes over the back. 6:47 to go, 11-7 lead, 4-point margin for the Lady Cougars. Warren's going to set it out top. Goes left side to Moak, back to Warren up top. Looking and toss inside to Richardson. Richardson, boy, she got what's called an arm bar.
A jump.
Oh, wow.
You just never know sometimes, but that'll be Silliman's fault.
Well, I thought Siebert got the foul on that one. Nonetheless, called a jump ball.
May have to check for whiplash. Pulled her backwards.
Left side, Addie Dart. A bit of travel down the ball game. Let's check that. No, that's on Peterson. She's usually at the guard slot out top. She was on the left wing when she traveled. So back to the Lady Cougars. 6:14 to go, 11-7 lead for Brookhaven Academy. Warren swings it up top, Moak, back to Warren. Left corner, Felder. Felder throws it right to Weaver. Moak.
Oh, wow.
Fell in the play. Pulled down by Peterson. Peterson off the glass.
We have got to have an outside board right there. Somebody's got to beat him down the floor.
7-9 ball game. Lady Cougars have stretched it to 6. Let the Lady Cats creep their way back into it. Up top, Moak surveys goes right side to Goodson. Back to Warren. Warren triple straight away. That one's off the mark, no good. Toss around, pulled down by Siebert. Going to hand off to Elena Weaver. Weaver's going to survey, get it out front to Peterson. 2-point margin, Lady Cougars, 11-9 lead. Right side, Addie Dart. Going to get it back outside to Peterson. 5:05 to go here in the second quarter. Left side, Elena Weaver. Inside, Siebert off the mark. Pulled down by Goodson. Good rebound there by Goodson.
Wow.
Boy, Goodson's trying to do a little bit too much right there. Just gather yourself.
Throw the ball. Yeah, pass the ball. Yeah.
You know, that's a couple times we've seen Silliman on the defensive rebound by the Lady Cougars immediately attack the basketball.
Right.
And trap on the defensive rebound. So we've got to be aware of that. They're not just
you got a baseline, you got a backboard. I mean, there's a lot of factors under there, and it's hard. And you need to zip it out of there, get that outlet pass.
Martin and Caroline Adams into the ball game for Coach Ron Kessler.
And Lily's back in.
So Adams, Gates, Richardson, Martin, and Warren. Backdoor court cut off the mark, no good. Lost an assignment right there on the backdoor cut. Last touch by Gates over the end line. 4:30 to go here in the second quarter. 11-9 lead for the Lady Cougars. Toss up top, Peterson. Peterson, three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound. Tossed around. Going to get a foul. Boy, Lady Cougars are just getting killed on the backboards on the defense.
They really are. And, you know, that's something usually we don't get out-rebounded a whole lot. But right now we are.
Called that one on Richardson on the floor.
Yes, she got her before she even got the ball up.
Travel.
The travel right there.
Yeah. Siebert shuffled her feet on her way to the basket.
Let's see if we can get something going offensively here. Our half-court set hadn't been able to get much going.
Anna Caroline Adams steps up left wing. She's been shooting the ball well for Coach Kessler. Martin trying to throw through the zone. Nothing there. Going to go down the lane. Blocks. They're going to get another foul on Gates.
Yeah, bless it.
Well, the Lady Cougars have had all out of sorts on offense.
Well, and on defense, just in transition, you know, we usually do a great job getting back, and right now we're just kind of letting them have their way.
Shot off the mark, pulled down by Martin. 11-11 ball game, tied up here at John R. Gray. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Adams for the three-pointer on the way. That one's off the mark. One shot, one opportunity. Siebert the other way, picked up by Ann Brantley Warren.
I think a little bit of that frustration showing in the foul column.
Out to Weaver.
Yeah.
Over to Peterson. Peterson knocks down a three. 14-11 lead for the Lady Wildcats. Warren's going to work it up top. She got left side to Adams. Over to Martin. Martin back to Adams. Going to get it down low to Richardson. Richardson working the lane over to Martin. Martin to Warren. Toss down low, Richardson. Richardson short off the mark, no good. Gates fighting for the basketball. She's going to knock it over the end line. Back to Silliman in the ball game. Bailey Goodson and Emma Gates. So Emma Gates, Goodson, Adams, Warren, and Richardson for Coach Ron Kessler. 3-point margin for Silliman. Lady Cougars kind of got stuck at 9.
Can't get off that.
Yeah. Got one bucket since then.
No.
Right side, Siebert. Siebert's going to survey. Picks up the Emma Gates out front. Peterson. Toss down low. There's pace now in the ball game. Going to get another travel. Boy, if not for the travels, Coach.
I know. We would not be getting, and we're getting offensive, opportunities, and we're just not taking advantage. Really not letting the offense work. One pass and shot or turnover.
Warren back to Goodson. Goodson, 3-point on the way. Off the mark, no good. Wrestle for the basketball. Again, pulled down. Sarah Pace for the Lady Cats.
I'd like to see the rebound stats for the first half because I think we have definitely probably been out-rebounded by 50, 60%.
Oh, absolutely. Out front, Peterson. 2:13 to go. 14-11 lead for Silliman. Going to go right side to Weaver. Weaver picked up by Goodson. Going to get over to Peterson, left wing, back to Peterson out top. She's going to circle the arc. Hand off to Annabelle Wyndham. Going to be a timeout called on the floor by Coach Trey Weaver. We're going to throw it back to the studio real quick. 30 seconds down the line. You're listening to Brookhaven Academy Basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
King's Daughters Medical Center and Brookhaven Urology are pleased to announce the addition of Dr. Joel Duff to their medical staff. Dr. Duff specializes in general urology, kidney stones, men's and women's urological health, and diagnosing and treating urologic cancers. Don't let these health issues restrict your lifestyle and keep you from enjoying life with your family and friends. Dr. Duff and the staff at Brookhaven Urology are here to serve your needs. To make your appointment, call 601-833-5713 today.
And we're back here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. 14-11 lead for the Lady Wildcats. That was a 1-minute timeout. So we're back on the front side of it a little bit early. Nonetheless, Silliman will have ball possession as both teams come out of the huddles from their respective benches. Coach just sort of out of
We're just flat, and can't get anything going in our direction right now. And Silliman is working really hard. Give them credit. A lot of hustle, and they're pulling down some boards.
Yeah, dominating the backboards for sure. Weaver out top. Picked up by Goodson. She'll reset it for the Lady Cats. Weaver's going to work down the lane, go right side Peterson. Peterson, three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Be a foul over the back. Looks like it's kind of a excuse me foul right there on Sarah Pace.
Sarah Pace, yeah.
16 foul, first on Pace. So both teams will shoot the bonus from this point forward. 1:35 to go here in the second quarter. Lady Cougars looking for a spark. Orange going to work it up top, go corner. Adams, three-pointer on the way. That one's off the mark. Pulled down by Goodson. Goodson got shoved in.
She got shoved out of bounds. Yeah, a little bit of a push there.
Got to play through those.
Yeah. It's going to happen once, 100 more times, so
yeah.
It's going to be tough.
Peterson up top, hands off. Siebert's going to work down the lane. Almost stolen away by Warren. She's picked up by Gates. They're going to Pace. 15-footer. There, Pace got it to go. Got to have somebody for the Lady Cougars step up. Trail by 5. Inside of a minute to go here in the second quarter. Left side Adams. Adams going to go up top to Warren. Warren's going to get down. Good position down by Richardson.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. But it took the ball going back to the front to AB to get to that point. I was helping her catch that ball if you know what I was doing. We got a lot of travel.
Cross in the lane.
Grab it.
Back for the rebound. Pulled down by Goodson. Goodson's going to work the other way for the Lady Cougars. Going to get over to Amber Warren. Warren's going to get it down to Richardson. Richardson up off the glass and good. Oh, off the mark. Almost good.
Well,
that was going to be on Weaver. Her first, team foul number 7. This is a shooting foul, so Richardson will shoot 2.
And in her defense, she did get the backboard. She was a little bit hard on it. So
off the mark, no good. Most set to check back in for Coach Ryan Castro. Adams will take a rest. 16-13 lead. Silliman Lady Cats out front. Second one from Richardson. Hits back iron, no good. Go down by Siebert. 10 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Right side Weaver. Weaver is going to work the arc. Check the clock. He's picked up by Goodson. Got around Goodson. 15-footer. Got it to go, and that's going to do it for one half of basketball. Lady Cougars trailing by a score of 18-13 as they make their way into the locker rooms at halftime. Tell you what, we're going to take a 2-minute break, 2-minute comeback, talk about the first half, pick up some scoring stats, and get ready for third quarter action. You're listening to Brookhaven Academy Basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFord.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Got a DIY project coming up? The helpful hardware folks at Perkins Ace Hardware are here to help you with the electrical and plumbing supplies and all the tools you'll need to get the job done. Whether it's painting a room or fixing that pesky water leak, you'll find what you need to get the job done at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Perkins Ace Hardware, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees, they're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Kelly Allred, your local New York Life agent. Kelly can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Come and get it!
The buffet is back. Papa's Buffet and Grill has reopened the all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet with over 60 buffet items. Enjoy the biggest and best buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, 11 till 2 Monday through Friday, Sunday 11 a.m. till 3 p.m., Thursday through Saturday nights 5 till 8:30. It's back, the all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, Highway 51 North at Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
And we're back here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. Halftime, Lady Wildcats out front, 18-13. Lady Cougars took a 6-point lead at one part of the ball game, first half of play, Coach, but just kind of were sleepwalking their way to the final buzzer to end the first half of play, and they've really got to tighten it up. Gates has gotten herself in a little bit of foul trouble. Richardson's had a decent first half, but outside of that, Lady Cougars have some work to do to kind of get more of a rhythm for the second half of basketball.
Oh, absolutely, and I think that's the correct word. The rhythm, just they were out of sync from the beginning. They just never got in, and so I think that you'll see a different team because I think Coach Kessler will be able to point that out to them and maybe make some adjustments offensively to see if we can get something going.
But, like you said, it's just...
but this time of year, you need all the momentum you can get, and it's hard to keep that up game in and game out.
That's that's sort of the disappointing thing, if there is something that the Lady Cougars kind of, again, I used the word sleepwalking earlier, just aren't in the rhythm of basketball tonight. They had a great shoot-around on Sunday, a very serious shoot-around on Sunday, and... it looked like they were just preparing themselves for what's to come next week, and maybe they come in here and kind of overlooking this particular week of basketball, and they'll
it's easy to do. It's easy to do. I mean, it's you're 6-0 in the district. It doesn't really matter, I guess win or lose, as long as we don't lose by a certain amount. I guess are we the only team that's beaten Silliman?
I'm not sure.
I don't want to misspeak there, but my point being, you come in here with all the confidence in the world, and you just end up just coming out flat, not really being, we're getting speed on the board, we're making careless passes, so, they're jumping those, and just different things like that, little things that we don't normally do. We don't see a whole lot of that from the Lady Cougars, and like you said, the unforced errors, the travels, those things, for Silliman has really kept us even to have an opportunity, to score baskets, so that's kind of been a little bit of the story of tonight.
And, the Lady Cougars, take your hat off to the Lady Cats of Silliman. They've done a great job, ready to play, and have dominated the backboard. I don't know the rebounding margin or the differential, but I can assure you that Silliman has rebounded the Lady Cougars. Probably, I wouldn't go to the point of saying a 2-1 margin, but a substantial margin.
It's not far, yeah. Well, they've gotten, we probably have, I'm going to say maybe 2 offensive boards So defensively, you know, on our end of the court, we've not gotten a lot of second shot opportunities. And on their end, they've gotten several second and third opportunities because of their aggression on the board. And we're just kind of like standing back and letting them, you know, take it. And they'll get it fixed. I mean, we know they'll come out with a little more energy. And I guess that's really it. Sleepwalking, lack of energy, just not playing with a lot of passion right now. So
interesting to note, Coach. Coach Trey Weaver did not leave the floor at halftime. He's coaching his team on his bench. So, you know, you usually don't see that, but he's got his whiteboard out. He's got his team huddled around him on his bench. Of course, the Lady Cougars went to the locker room, and they'll get some words of encouragement from Coach Kessler and Coach Webb. And, you know, it's a 5-point ball game. And trust me, that's more than striking distance for the Lady Cougars. But a 13-point half is not what they wanted on their home court.
On senior night. That's right.
The last game of this year in John R. Gray. So, you know, I'm sure there's some heart-to-heart conversations going on in the locker room for the Lady Cougars, you know, and they'll get things going in the second half.
Yeah, big student section showing up tonight, you know, with a beach theme, so they're all in, you know, in their little summertime stuff, trying to maybe bring some warmer weather. But they're here tonight, you know, cheering them on, and that has to mean a lot to the girls. And sometimes you just, with girls, any distraction, it seems, you know, that it takes them a minute to get going. So hopefully we'll see a tale of two halves. Maybe the second half will be a lot more energy, a lot more offensive production, and a little more hustle on the board.
About 4.5 minutes away from third quarter action. We're at the halftime intermission. The Lady Cougars trailing Silliman Lady Wildcats by a score of 18-13. Well, thank all our friends from down at Silliman catching the broadcast on CougarsLive.org, and we're also broadcasting on radio here locally in Brookhaven at B92. We're going to throw it back to the studio, and for 1 minute, we'll come back and give you some first half scoring totals and get ready for third quarter action. 1 minute down the line, you're listening to Brookhaven Academy Basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFord.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Need appliances? Your appliance center is Perkins Hayes Hardware Brookhaven. Perkins Hayes Hardware carries leading brands like Speed Queen. For washers and dryers, refrigerators, freezers, and more, you can depend on the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Hayes Hardware. Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Online, acehardware.com/local/Perkins Ace Hardware. There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees. They're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Dwayne Allred, your local New York life agent. Dwayne can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
And we're back here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. Silliman Lady Cats are back on the floor getting some warm-up tosses. Coach, what does the first half scoring look like first for the Wildcats and then our Lady Cougars?
All right, Silliman Wildcats, we have Bella Dart, Vera Pace, and Ashton Siebert, all with 2 points each. Elena Weaver with 4, and Kaylin Peterson leading Silliman scores with 8 points on the night. A couple threes she knocked down, which we said, give her a step, and she's going to knock it down. And on the Lady Cougar side, we have Bailey Goodson with 2, and Brantley Warren with 3, Michaela Martin with 2, and Abby Grace Richardson with 6. Not much scoring production out of the Lady Cougars, and, we're not used to that. They usually put some numbers up. So.
Yeah, you've kind of seen it early. The Lady Wildcats been packing the zone down. Of course, Lily Gates, center position player for Brookhaven Academy, got in early foul trouble, had to sit most of the first half. You'll probably see her come out of with the starting group in the third quarter of play. But hats off to Silliman.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've done a great job.
They were ready. Yeah.
Good defensive strategy to try to eliminate the inside game of the Lady Cougars, and the Lady Cougars just have to respond here moving into the third quarter as Coach Kessler and his squad are making it out of the locker room back onto the hallowed parquet here at John R. Gray.
I tell you, both the bigs are in foul trouble. Lily has 4, she has 3, and then Bella Dart from Silliman has 3.
Right.
So both of them are going to have to be a little more cautious in this third and fourth quarter.
The ball possession on the scoreboard says to the Lady Cougars. Silliman lined up as though they had ball possession.
No, it is correct.
Yeah. So it will go to the Lady Cougars. Silliman backs up, and I'm sure they'll nestle themselves back into that 2-3 zone.
Now, we had a jump ball in the 6 minutes in,
that's right.
in that second in the second quarter.
Over to Warren. Warren's going to get it down to Gates. Gates, 8-footer. Got it. Right out of the break. Good job, Coach Kessler. He saw a play he wanted. Got it to Gates down on the block. 8-foot jumper. She knocks it down.
Yeah, and maybe getting her out of the paint, will help a little bit where that zone can't be as effective.
A little more intensity on the defensive side from the Lady Cougars. So left corner, that's Lantra. Back out front. Peterson can get over to Weaver. Weaver, 16-footer, short off the mark. Pulled down in the middle.
Rebound. There we go.
Yeah, Siebert. Somebody missed an assignment right there on Siebert. She snuck straight through. Pulled down the rebound. 20-15 lead. Lady Wildcats by 5. Madison Moak right side. Banks it. Off the wing, off the glass, and good. 3-pointer for Moak. We'll take it at this point.
Absolutely.
2-point margin by the Lady Cats. 2 for 2 in the second half for the Lady Cougars.
Great job guarding there by Ann Brantley.
That's down low. Siebert going to work down the lane, up off the glass. Couldn't get it. Go, boy, that was
nice move. That's a nice move.
Man, that was down in the net and came out.
Yeah. But that was a nice move right there.
Warren works left side. Goodson. Back to Goodson. Down to Gates. Gates back to Warren. 3-point on the way for Ann Brantley. Warren, she got it.
And I tell you, they're just collapsing on Lily.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime she gets the ball, the whole zone is like, just collapsing around her. So
oh, but that
was a great feed back out to her.
Inside out from she had 3 on her. Got it back out to Warren. Warren knocked down the triple. Down the lane, Lady Cougars, boy. Weaver just got away from Moak right there. Too easy getting to the basket. 22-21 lead. Lady Cats, 6:05 to go here in the third quarter play. Ann Brantley Warren straight away. Got another one.
That'll help.
2 in a row from Warren. She steps up. They backed off of her. She split the 2-3 zone, knocked it down. That's what you got to do. Hit them right down the middle. Warren. Ball chopped around, stolen away by Warren. Warren's going to work it down the lane. She gives over to Goodson. Goodson down the lane. Got it in the process. Put it up off the glass and good. 12. Good, strong move. That foul is on Weaver. You're right, exactly right, Coach.
Hey, she kind of shot that one back over her head a little bit, Bailey did.
Mm-hmm. Goodson can kind of hang in the air when she takes the shot naturally. Goodson with the old-fashioned triple.
That's her Michael Jordan channeling she's doing right there.
Kind of floats.
Yeah.
Is that from a granddad?
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's Mr. Mickey.
We'll give him some credit.
Yeah, we'll give him that one.
Weaver's going to weave it down the lane. No pun intended. Got down to Dart. I think they're going to get Richardson on the foul on Bella Dart. And I tell you what.
That was a good foul. I mean, it was a good block, I thought. So.
And that's what Coach Trey Weaver wants to see. He likes to see his guards penetrate his bigs. They occupy the block.
Right.
Drop it off to those guys.
Right.
First one on the way. Dart got it. 27-23 lead, Lady Cougars. Dart got them both. 3-point margin for the Lady Cougars. They come out hitting on all cylinders here in the third quarter. Warren's going to work, get it down to Gates. Gates up, under, off the glass. Good. That little Euro step off the block from Gates. Good look from Warren. Got it to Gates, kind of across the court on the offside block. Weaver again is going to try to take it down the lane. Going to go right side. Siebert picked up by Gates. Siebert's going to go right at Gates. They're trying to get her with that.
Absolutely.
Next foul. Well, that's over the back right there. That's
right block out. Yeah, that's her fourth.
Well, that's 2 on Dart. Just went straight over a defender. Had her blocked out quickly off the bench. Sarah Pace. You know, Pace had a pretty good first half.
She did. Just some good rebounds and nice little jumper there she knocked down.
Shot off the mark from Richardson. Snaps around. Pulled down by Gates. Gates going to get fouled. That's going to be on 21, Lancer. Kinsley Lancer. Haven't called her name in a while. Going to put Gates at the line. Lady Cougars by 5. 4:37 to go here in the third. Resurgence by the Lady Cougars. Gates steadies, fires. She got it. You got to remember last year, this is a team that came into John R. Gray and knocked off the Lady Cougars. Had a big fourth quarter.
That's right. We can't take anything for granted.
Well-coached ball club. Gates got it both. 31-24. Lady Cougars putting some space between themselves and the Lady Wildcats. They have to keep it up right here. Weaver out front. She's going to set it for the Lady Cat. Looking for a high screen from Siebert. Gets it over to Siebert. Siebert shuffles her feet. Got a traveling violation. That's Coach Flowers uncorks a
water bottle.
Aquafina water that kind of went all over the broadcast station.
Yeah, sorry.
We're good. Warren over the top for Richardson. Richardson couldn't handle it. Got it back outside to Warren.
We recovered.
Over to Moak. Moak triple straight away. She got it. Got it to Moak and Brantley Warren. Finding the touch for 3-point land.
Which is what we're going to have to do. Anytime they take, our bigs away, we're going to have to be able to knock that down.
Weaver out front. She's going to set it. They've seen a 5-point lead evaporate to a 10-point deficit. Good baseline jumper right there. Landstrap knocks it down. 34-26. Lady Cougars. Warren down the lane to Moak. All tapped around. Pulled down by Gates. Tapped around again. Pulled down by Moak. Again. And Sarah Pace comes out of the pack with it. Also with the top. Outside to Peterson. Got to get a hand on her. Peterson, 3-point away.
She backed up. And she dribbled backwards and to hit the 3.
Yeah.
Can't leave her open.
Warren had made her way down to the down toward the basket. Whitson tried to get out there on her.
Yeah.
Peterson knocks down another one. Warren over the top to Gates. Almost had it blocked away. Gates. She's going to get fouled on the second one.
21.
Has 3 fouls on Lancer. I tell you what, the guards from Richmond Academy doing a pretty good job feeding those blocks, getting them over the top to Richardson and Gates. Gates at the line. She's going to shoot 2. First one on the way from Gates. Back iron, no good. 2:54 to go here in the third. 34-29, 5-point margin by the Lady Cougars. What was that margin at half? Was it 6 or 5?
We were down by 5, 18.
Okay, so 10-point swing for the Lady Cougars. Second one from Gates. That was off the mark.
Yeah. Uncharacteristic. Abby Grace picked up a little touch foul right there.
That could be 3 on Richardson.
Yeah, it is.
With a backcourt block with Siebert.
Yeah. And both of our bigs now have 3.
Weaver to trigger at the midcourt strike and go over the top to Peterson. Peterson back to Weaver. Right side Siebert. Siebert. Gates on her. Gates playing with 3 fouls over to Peterson. Going to get down low. Sarah Pace. Out to Weaver. Weaver in and out, no good. Pulled down by Gates. There again, they just collapse down on the rebounder.
Yeah.
And that's coached. They do that intentionally, and that kind of slows down your fast break. So our big's got to be aware on that rebound.
Well, Coach Weaver's a competitor, and, he's going to make sure they're prepared. And that's really what you're seeing. Oh, my goodness.
Somewhere between Moak and Goodson, they both walked away from the basketball.
Thinking it was to the other one.
Yeah, just got to be sure right there. Moak, Goodson, Warren, flip a coin. Y'all got to communicate out there on that one.
And you're too good to do that stuff.
That's right. That's right.
We're too far along in the season, and, that's 3 juniors. So.
Yeah, that's what you call an empty trip. Ball knocked away, picked up by Sarah Pace. Be a 3-second violation. Look at this Weaver down in the lane. Weaver was a penetrating guard.
Yeah.
Pace
out watching.
Pace dribbles around. Weaver never vacated the lane. Then after a shot, she still had not left the lane. And Brandon Warren's going to get it down to Gate and get a travel on Gate.
Yeah, and that's just a little uncertainty there with Lily. She just couldn't decide if she should turn and shoot or, kick it. And so got a little travel, just got a little antsy.
Lily's just got to flare those elbows, be strong right there. Don't put it on the floor. Weaver around good and got knocked away by Richardson. Down court to Moak. Moak's going to work up off the glass, couldn't get it to go. Weaver's going to get Peterson on that one. They do. First foul on Peterson.
And all these girls play softball, and they play against each other, those that do play softball. So they are both competing hard tonight. Got a little shoe tying going on.
Equipment adjustment. I think they flashed number 1 on the board, but that one was on Peterson 13.
I don't know that. There's not a number 1 on the floor.
Moak off the mark with the first free throw. That's 3 in a row missed from the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, that's
and
uncommon for her. She usually knocks those down. We're not. Yeah.
Second one from Moak. In and out, no good. Pulled down by Gate. Gate off the mark. Got her on rebound. Put it up off the mark again.
Fourth foul.
There's Richardson over the
back. Yeah, that's her 4th.
Point blank opportunities for the Lady Cougars, just not cashing in. 34-29, Lady Cougars by 5. That's 4 on Richardson. Emily Claire Felder set to check in at next whistle. I expect her to be picking up Richardson. Out front, Wyndham. Wyndham traveled with that.
And that was right there. Just, kudos to Moak on that because she broke down and got in her, got up in her and caused her to travel.
And you get a team that likes to penetrate, go to the basket like they do. You're always suspect for running into some traveling violations. Moak works it up top, goes right side to Goodson. Goodson back to Moak, left side Warren. Warren back to Moak. And swing. And Brandon Warren right side. 3-point on the way. She got another one. And Brandon Warren, 3 triples here in the quarter. 37-29, 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
That's a trifecta or something, right?
Something.
Isn't that what?
Another, man, that's just too easy letting Weaver just drive down the lane. I mean, we've got to body up on that. 37-31, Lady Cougars, 5-6.
Yeah, I would just if they prevent the penetration, just stop her from getting in there, but we're just kind of backing off of her.
Warren gets it to Gates up top. Back to Warren. Warren's going to work down the lane. He's picked up by Weaver. Warren looking for the pick and roll with Gates. Got it down low to Gates. Up off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. A jump ball.
Should be Silliman ball.
Go back to Silliman. That's a break for the Lady Cougars. They'll get it.
Yeah, they'll get it. And they'll get it at the quarter beginning.
Yeah. Big possession right there. So not a bad break right there for the Lady Cougars. And we move into the fourth quarter of play. Lady Cougars come storming back, trailing by 5, moving into the third quarter, and they take a 6-point margin, 37-31 into the fourth quarter of play. We'll give it back to the studio. Let's go 30 seconds. 30 seconds down the line. You're listening to Haven Academy Basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
Come and get it.
The buffet is packed. Papa's Buffet and Grill has reopened the all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet with over 60 buffet items. Enjoy the biggest and best buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, 11 till 2 Monday through Friday, Sunday 11 a.m. till 3 p.m., Thursday through Saturday nights 5 till 8:30. It's packed. The all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, Highway 51 North at Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
And we're back here at John R. Gray. Coach, you said a 24-point quarter for the Lady Cougars.
Yes.
37-31 lead for Brookhaven Academy. I want to get a copy of that halftime speech. Coach Kessler, I tell you what. Now,
Did they record that? Yeah.
this ball game is not over. 6-point margin, but the Lady Cougars, they came out hitting on all cylinders. Moak and Warren got a hot from three-point territory. I think we had 5 three-pointers in that particular quarter. And we did what we needed to do.
Lily got some good looks.
Yep.
Lily got some good looks at the basket down low. So, yep.
Moak to trigger it for Brookhaven Academy. Then get it inside to Warren. Warren double team along the right side. She's going to get it back out front to Moak. Moak, left side Felder. Felder, triple on the way. Felder gets it. Emily Claire Felder steps in, drops the triple, 40-31, 9-point margin. Weaver down the lane. Had it blocked away by Gates over the inline.
I tell you, they're letting a lot happen under the basket down there.
Yeah, I think Lily, well, she really came down hard on that one. May have gotten away with more. Just the visual of a foul. You don't have referees. You come down with your hand. They'll call it. Warren gets a hand in on that one.
Awesome. Great play right there.
Off of Siebert's knee. Over against the visitors' bleachers. Back to Brookhaven Academy. Just underway here in the fourth. 40-31 lead for the Lady Cougars. Warren's going to be picked up to the right side Felder. Get over to Warren. And Brantley Warren, 3-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Good rebound inside by Gates. Gates off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Peterson. Good transition defense right there.
By Bailey Goodson.
Yeah. Cut Peterson off at the strike. Weaver's going to work it up top. She's looking for a screen from Lantra. Over to Lantra, 15-footer. Bounce around off the mark. Felder pulls down the rebound.
Yeah. Good block out right there. And that's where we've been letting them get second and third shots in the first half.
Check that. That last shot was by Siebert. Rebounded by Felder. Warren up top. Lady Cougars by 9. 6:40 to go here in the final quarter of play. Goodson.
Yep.
And Brantley Warren's going to work down the lane on Weaver. Bruce's going to get fouled.
That's the fourth on Lantrip.
So Warren will go to the line. She'll get 2. 6:26 to go. 40-31 lead with Brookhaven Academy. But as you mentioned, a 24-point quarter.
Third quarter.
Warren.
They woke up.
Yeah, first free throw off the mark. She'll get one more. Sarah Pace set to check back in for Lantrip. So Lantrip and Dart with 4 fouls. Check that for Silliman. Warren steadies, fires. Got the second. 41-31, 10-point margin for Brookhaven Academy. They're going to travel. Boy, that's been in the call of the night for Silliman. Addie Dart just shuffled her feet. That's about 3 traveling violations on Dart. 4 high set for Brookhaven Academy. Goes right side Felder. Going to work trying to get a back screen for Gates with a one-on-one situation. Warren goes over the top to Goodson. Goodson, 3-pointer on the way. She got one. 44-31, Lady Cougars carving out a little distance between themselves and the Lady Wildcats. Weaver working down, goes Dart, right side. Good move by Dart, up and under, good.
Nice shot.
Yeah. Pretty good shot by Addie Dart. Warren's going to work it down the lane. She's going to reset it. Warren with a triple off the mark, no good. Not the shot you really wanted right there. 44-33.
Or maybe she was feeling it.
Yeah, she's feeling
Sometimes
it.
you're feeling it.
Scoring time. Fourth quarter, but she understands that.
She just wanted to take shots. It's all good.
Out front, Weaver. Weaver's going to work down the lane. Going to get fouled by Felder.
Oh, wow. That was kind of a...
Yeah, Felder just hands straight up.
Yes,
Weaver smartly kind of just leaned right into it.
She used her, yeah.
5:12 to go, 44-33 lead.
But I think that Coach Weaver's intention in that dribble penetration, try to pick up fouls and get it off to the bigs in there.
First free throw on the way, good by Weaver. She'll get one more. Lady Cougars got a box out right here. Good rebound by Gates. She clears it. There you go. That's that back. You know, they're just not going to give the easy handoff back to.
No, they're not going to let you get in transition.
After a rebound.
They're going to poke it out of your hand.
And I'm surprised you don't see that from more teams. And Brantley Warren with 3 on the way. That one's off the mark. Pulled down by Gates. She got fouled.
You know, there's several ways to get it to the rim. So,
there you go.
You know, sometimes the pass isn't there, but you can put it up.
You know, that's a pickup shot by Gates. Gates is rolling to the basket. They cut it off over the top. She has inside position. Everybody backs off one.
Right.
She's just got to knock that one down. Gates with 2 free throws. First one on the way. In and out, no good.
Well, we have struggled at the line a little bit tonight. We're pushing a little bit, like we're pressing.
Yeah, it seems free throws are coming in a little bit flat.
It's just not fluid like normal. No knees, no legs.
Second one from Gates.
A little better.
Yeah, well, you just see the rotation as it comes out.
Well, and you saw her knees bend. You know, everything was correct on that one.
45-34. Stolen away by Felder. Felder's going to work down the lane. He's going to get fouled in the process. They get Siebert on that one. First foul on Siebert. 18 fouls on the Lady Wildcats. So the Lady Cougars, they'll be in the bonus situation from this point out. 4:49 to go, and this is an opportunity. We're gonna have to shoot free throws down the stretch.
Yeah, and we have not really, you know, throughout made them like we should.
Gates can get Gates over the back. Good box out right there by Siebert.
Same advice, you know, for 25 down here for Bella Dart on hers. You know, we said she just picked that one up, just jumping over the back. Sometimes you just concede it.
Siebert down the lane quickly. Work up and under. Out front, Lana Weaver. Weaver's going to work down the lane. She'll spin. Out front, Addie Dart. Dart picked up by Moat. Hands off to Siebert. Siebert guarded by Gates. Up on her spinner. Off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Felder. Yeah, that one's going to stay with Silliman. 11-point margin. Lady Cougars 45-34 lead over the Lady Wildcats.
Give Lily a break.
Emma Gates into the ball game. 4:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. Toss up top. Sarah Pace. And get it out front. Addie Dart stolen away by Ann Brantley Warren. Warren's going to work over the top to Mo. Ooh, good play by Addie Dart right there.
Yeah.
Stolen away by Ann Brantley Warren. Warren's going to work it down the lane, lay it up off the glass and good. Timeout on the floor called by Coach Kessler. Going to be a full timeout on the floor. Let's get back to the studio for 30 seconds. 30 seconds down the line. You're listening to Brookhaven Academy Basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
Our community deserves a healthcare system that is committed to your care and prepared to serve you in every phase of your life. At King's Daughters Medical Center, we're ready to care for every patient who needs us, when they need us. We work around the clock to ensure that when that time comes, you get safe and reliable medical care, because our focus is on you, and we are ready to give you personal, exceptional care. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
And we're back here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. Full timeout called by Coach Kessler. 47-34, Lady Cougars by 13. They erased a 5-point margin at halftime. Coach had a special honoring at prior to the ball game. The junior class parents presented Parker Miller our production coordinator and junior high live stream broadcaster, with a gift, and just thank you, Parker, for the great job he's done this year, and always
bring this to you. You know, we couldn't do it without him.
I'll tell you what, Parker works hard behind the scenes and handles all our junior high action, and we're looking forward to him coming and helping us in baseball season and next year's softball season. So congratulations to Parker, and an honor that is well deserved. 4 minutes to go here in this one at John R. Gray. 47-34, Lady Cougars by 13. Lena Weaver's going to work down the lane. Going to go left side, Peterson. Peterson surveys the floor. Going to get a push in the back. Lantra pushed by Moak. Moak's just got to get better position right there and just recognize. You've talked about it.
Yeah.
Recognizing where you are on the floor and what you can do defensively on rebounding and trying to get to the passing lane. Weaver out front swings it over to Peterson. Almost slapped away.
Good hand there by Emma Gate. Yeah.
Yeah. Going to get it over to Peterson. Peterson picked up by Warren. Warren going to get it over. Lantrop down low. Down the lane. Check that. Lana Weaver. Not sure who he got on that. Did he get Martin?
I really don't know. Yeah.
Got Martin. Tell you what, and that's just Weaver crashing to the basket.
Yeah.
And,
just trying to get there, trying to pick up so she can't shoot free throws. Yeah.
First one on the way from Weaver. Been pretty solid from the line tonight.
Yeah.
Got the first one.
Yeah, she is, and that's the way she can contribute. So.
Junior guard for Silliman.
A little extra pressure. She's coach's daughter.
47-36. Timeout on the floor called by Coach Trey Weaver. 11-point margin. 3:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. We're going to give it back to the studio for 30 seconds. 30 seconds down the line. This is Brookhaven Academy basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFord.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
And we're back here at John R. Gray. Fourth quarter action, 47-36. Lady Cougars trail by 5 at halftime. Kind of righted the ship in the third quarter, 24-point quarter versus what Silliman score in the
13
in the third quarter.
13. So they kind of stayed. Both of us had a really low first quarter, but we had a really bad second quarter, but we normally, our third quarter is kind of where we lag. So this time we came out, with some intensity and some energy, and, really hit some shots and knocked down some big ones. So.
Lady Cougars can take it the distance. And Brantley Warren, Bailey Goodson, Moak, Emma Gates, and Michaela Martin for Coach Kessler. Warren crosses the strike, picked up by Atlanta Weaver. Little pick and roll look. Warren goes right side to Goodson, then hand it back off to Warren. Warren's looking for a screen up top from Martin. Left side Moak. Moak back to Warren, chewing up a little clock right here. And he gets down low to Martin. Martin down the lane, tossed inside the Gates, up off the glass, couldn't get it to go. Scrapple for the basketball. Gates got her own, off the mark again. Going to get Gates over the back. I believe she got Kensley Lantrop. Lantrop's going to walk the distance to shoot the free throws. Yeah, it will be a 1-on-1 situation. Tell you what, one of the things we saw on Friday night over at Simpson, just a lot of point-blank shots, just coming up a little bit short. And to me, that's just not getting your lower half in position and coming up strong on it, just sort of falling away from the basket, and those come up short.
Well, and you have to steady the ship before you can take those shots. So you just got to steady your body a little bit, and that's going to come. And, a lot of that is tired legs, too. So they've got to pay special attention to steadying up a little bit. But I tell you, Silliman has hit the free throws tonight.
I was going to say the same thing. 47-38, 9-point margin, 2:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lady Cougars trying to bring this one home.
Yeah, 7 for 10 on the night for them.
Yeah, good job by the Lady Wildcat at the free throw line. This is around top. She's going to get fouled. That one's going to be on Siebert. 2 on Siebert. Going to send Goodson to the line. In the ball game, Gates and Richardson. Lily for Emma. Richardson for Moak. Got to knock down some free throws down the stretch. 19 foul on the Lady Wildcats. First one with Richardson off the mark, no good.
Lily just picked up her fifth.
Going to get Gates over the top. That's number 5 on Gates. Again, that's a situation where a defender had you blocked out, and Siebert's going to go back to the line.
Yeah, and even though it does appear she can reach over the top and tip that ball back to herself, if there's body contact and she's blocked out, we just got to take it.
And here's the thing. Silliman's scoring without the clock moving, and the Lady Cougars
Yes.
kind of iced down lately at the free throw line. So got to stop thinking
Yeah, we're about to be in the
throws.
double bonus, and so those are huge. 7 for 10, that's 8 for 11 right now. So, in fact, they've had 1 field goal this quarter. Everything else has been free throws.
Annabelle Wyndham into the ball game. No, she didn't make it to the table in time, so Siebert will have to make this free throw for Wyndham to enter. 47-39. Second one on the way. That one's good as well. So we've got a 7-point ball game with 2:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lady Cougars. Coach Weaver asked for and receives a 30-second timeout. Quick break to the studio. 30 seconds down the line. This is Haven Academy basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
Is it time to paint? Your Benjamin Moore Paint Center at Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza. Whether you're painting a room or the entire house, the paint experts at Perkins Hayes Hardware will help you select the color to make any project shine. For paint, hardware, electrical, and plumbing needs, see the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Online, hayeshardware.com/local/Perkins Hayes Hardware.
And we're back here, John R. Gray. 2 minutes, 36 seconds to go in this one. 47 for the Lady Cougars, 40 for the Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats are knocking down free throws with no clock, with no time moving off the clock.
And
Lady
just,
Cougars.
just non-hustle fouls either, just little things.
Side to Martin. Martin's going to work down the lane. Off the glass. No good. Back to the Lady Cats. Weaver's going to set it out front. She's going to try to work and spin down the lane. She'll hand off to Peterson. Back to Weaver. Weaver flashes and weaves. 3-point away from Peterson. That one's off the mark. Pulled down by Martin. Boy, hustle for the basketball. Stolen away by Moak. Moak's going to work down the lane. He's going to lay it up. She couldn't get it to go. That one's going to go to the baseline. I think they got number 3. Wow, break right there. Annabelle Wyndham. That's going to put Richardson on the line to shoot 2. Lady Cougars in the double bonus. Boy, that's a break right there for the Lady Cougars.
That's a huge break. That was just off to the races, and I honestly thought Richardson fouled on the rebound is what I thought happened.
That's what
I thought she had just picked up her, but apparently we didn't see what, had transpired under there.
Yeah, I was going in that same direction that Richardson may have picked up that foul. 1 of 2 from the line from Richardson. 48-40, 8-point margin, 1:50 to go here in the final frame. Lena Weaver out front, guarded by Goodson. Look for Weaver to try to penetrate, spin, and kick it off. Going to get it over to Peterson. Peterson back to Weaver. Weaver's going to work down the lane. Going to be a traveling. Ooh, that's a tough call.
Yeah, I didn't really.
Yeah, Avery got a hand in there and knocked it out of Weaver's hand, but they called the traveling violation, thinking Weaver.
I didn't really see that. Yeah, I didn't.
And it was
deflected.
It was deflected.
Yeah, it was deflected. And he probably didn't have that angle.
I caught it from behind. Warren looking for the high screen. Richardson tosses over the top. Good give and go right there. Good job. Great execution right there Good gather by Richardson, putting it
Just
up off
get
the
back
glass.
to the fundamentals, the jump stop, the pick and roll, just little things.
Again, Weaver down the lane, up off the glass. I tell you,
I think Elena must be Michael Jordan tonight because we cannot stop her in the paint. So she's just going and having at will.
Warren's going to work it down the lane. Going to toss inside to Richardson. Richardson going to get a jump ball right there. It's going to stay with the Lady Cougars.
Little bailout there.
Tell you what, Warren taking a book out of the Silliman playbook.
Yeah.
Dribble penetration, drop it off to a big. Going to toss up top to Goodson. Goodson's going to get it back out to Warren. Warren's going to get picked up by Weaver. She's going to work on her.
Oh, an offensive foul.
Sure what they called right there.
An offensive foul on 3. We don't have a 3.
Wow.
But we don't have a 3.
Yeah, they called that one on Ann Brantley.
Yeah, but we don't have a 3.
She called it on 5.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I sure saw. I mean, I know who it was on, but still.
Yeah, yeah, he changed it.
Yeah, I don't
know. Without
it was
player
shooter,
control.
Yeah. So there's no shot.
Weaver up top's going to dribble. I get somebody double up while she's just kind of spinning in the lane. Peterson's going to be an air ball. That one's going to go over the inline back to the Caven Academy. 20 seconds to go, 50-42. Caven Academy is going to win this one. Warren's going to work it.
Definitely been a hard-fought one, though.
Warren's going to try to dribble out the clock. I think Elena Weaver's going to let her have it. Going to get over to Martin. Down court to Elena Weaver. That's going to do it. Basket does count. 50-44 win for the Lady Cougars. No need to foul on that last one. And the Lady Cougars move to 7-0 in conference play. Hard-fought battle. Good job by Silliman.
They definitely came to play.
Yeah, sure. They moved to 7-0 in the conference and 25-7 on the season. We're going to total up some numbers, talk about this ball game, then get ready for men's action. Let's give it back to the studio for 2 minutes. 2 minutes down the line. This is for Caven Academy basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees. They're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Kelly Allred, your local New York Life agent. Kelly can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Come and get it!
The buffet is back. Papa's Buffet and Grill has reopened the all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet with over 60 buffet items. Enjoy the biggest and best buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, 11 till 2 Monday through Friday, Sunday 11 a.m. till 3 p.m., Thursday through Saturday nights 5 till 8:30. It's back, the all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, Highway 51 North at Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
King's Daughters Medical Center and Brookhaven Urology are pleased to announce the addition of Dr. Joel Duff to their medical staff. Dr. Duff specializes in general urology, kidney stones, men's and women's urological health, and diagnosing and treating urologic cancers. Don't let these health issues restrict your lifestyle and keep you from enjoying life with your family and friends. Dr. Duff and the staff at Brookhaven Urology are here to serve your needs. To make your appointment, call 601-833-5713 today.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFord.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
And we're back here trying to juggle between B92 and the live stream. So we're going to go down to the court side. The senior recognition first recognized from the boys team, Dylan Fortenberry. He wears number 3, 2-year starter for Coach Josh Watts. been a great addition to the Cougar basketball program.
As a certified registered nurse for that. Number 3 for Cougar men's basketball, Dylan Fortberry.
Dylan Fortberry, presented with a plaque and some memorabilia, along with his parents. He'll just stay with us on the radio. We'll walk through this senior recognition. Glad we get to bring it to you on B92 and on CougarsLive.org.
Number 4 in football, number 32 in basketball, Hugh Russell, Trey Fortberry.
Second senior to be recognized, Trey Fortberry. There's number 32, 6'5" senior. His parents, Hugh and Chris. Of course, Coach, there are 4 seniors being recognized tonight.
Yes.
Trey, a mainstay in the paint for Coach Josh Watts, stand out on the football field as well. Plans to attend Colin in the fall, along with Dylan Fortberry. Of course, Trey and Dylan, first cousins.
Right. You notice they're all following in the footsteps with the nurse anesthetist.
Yeah.
The third of our 4 Cougar men's basketball seniors. It's number 24, Gavin.
Our third senior, Gavin Brogdon, point guard, Coach Josh Watts. Brogdon be recognized along with his parents. We like to call him Big Game Brogdon.
Yeah.
One of our favorites. You know, Gavin played also football this year, suffered a late season knee injury, and been able to bounce back and have a really solid basketball season this year, and much more basketball to play. So Gavin is a commit to Kyle Lincoln Community College to play baseball. So
Multi-talented athlete.
Yeah. At the end of the basketball season, Gavin will be moving over to the baseball diamond immediately.
All of them will.
Yeah.
Except for Trey. I think Trey doesn't play, but Dylan, Gavin, and Gage. I think Gage is playing. He may be playing tennis, though. But I know Dylan is going that way.
And the fourth and final senior, that'll be Gage Brown. Gage, a crowd favorite here for Kevin Academy. He's what I call a grinder. We talk about Gage bringing his lunch pail to work every day or to the ball games. He does the dirty work. A lot of times we talk about Coach. His name doesn't show up with all the stats, but
definitely.
Gage is one of those guys that always does the work. You know, pleasure to coach, great student, great leader, great representation of Brookhaven Academy.
Right,
Gage Brown does it the right way. He's here with his parents.
Brookhaven Academy as we play for us to draft 4 seasons. Gage
also is going to attend Kyle Lincoln Community College, so a clean sweep for Colin.
Colin's getting 4 really good students.
Absolutely. And there they are, the four seniors for the Brookhaven Academy men's ball club: Dylan Fortberry, Trey Fortberry, Gage Brown, and Gavin Brogdon being honored prior to men's action tonight. Well-deserved honor. Each of those have earned a lot of blood, sweat, and tears out here on the hardwood of the Brookhaven Academy. And hats off to those guys. Tell you what, we're going to throw it back to the studio for a quick break. Let's do 2 minutes. 2 minutes down the line, we'll come back, wrap up the girls' scoring, and then get ready for men's action. You're listening to Brookhaven Academy basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Got a DIY project coming up. The helpful hardware folks at Perkins Ace Hardware are here to help you with the electrical and plumbing supplies and all the tools you'll need to get the job done. Whether it's painting a room or fixing that pesky water leak, you'll find what you need to get the job done at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Perkins Hayes Hardware, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees. They're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent. Dwayne can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Come and get it.
The buffet is back. Papa's Buffet and Grill has reopened the all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet with over 60 buffet items. Enjoy the biggest and best buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, 11 till 2 Monday through Friday, Sunday 11 a.m. till 3 p.m., Thursday through Saturday nights 5 till 8:30. It's back, the all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, Highway 51 North at Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
And we're back here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. Senior night recognition for the men's club. I appreciate everyone on B92 staying with us through that. Though you couldn't see it, we tried to bring you play-by-play action of the recognition as the Cougars make their way onto the court for their warm-up session. Coach, a 50-44 win for the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, a little tighter than we thought we wanted anyway.
Yeah, had a couple of baskets down the end that, immaterial, but brought it a little bit closer to a 6-point margin. Nonetheless, the Lady Cougars, when they came out the third quarter, they really came out on fire, 24-point third quarter, and put some space between them and the Lady Wildcats. And Silliman was never able to really catch up and threaten from that point forward. So what's the scoring totals look for, first for the Lady Cats and then for our own Lady?
Yeah, Lady Wildcats, number 5, Addie Dart with 2 points. Sarah Pace with 2 points, and then we had Bella Dart with 4, Kinsley Landrip with 4. We had, I think, Sarah Pace with 2. I think I got her, and then we got Ashton Siebert with 6, and Kaylin Peterson with 11, and Elena Weaver with 15. A lot of free throws, a lot of dribble penetration there. So leading Silliman was Elena Weaver with 15 points tonight. Moving over to our side, going to hit it down the line. Bailey Goodson with 8, Madison Moak with 6, Abby Grace Richardson with 9, Michaela Martin with 2, Lily Gates with 7, Emily Claire Felder with 3, and leading all scorers or matching Wildcat scorers, but Ann Brantley Warren with 15. 3 big, huge three-pointers in the third quarter. That big 24-point quarter is really the story of the game because, Silliman stayed pretty consistent at 13 points a quarter, and we just kind of blew them out in that third quarter, which is a big step for our Lady Cougars because they're normally a little bit slow in the third quarter. So I think that was the story of the game.
Yeah, and I think that's a great point that you make. The Lady Cougars, they scored 8 points in the first, 5 in the second quarter, 24 in the third, and 13 in the fourth quarter. And again, we're going to request a copy of the halftime speech, Coach Kessler. Because the Lady Cougars certainly came out firing. Warren, as you mentioned, had 3 3-pointers. Yeah. Moak had 2 3-pointers in the quarter.
Yeah.
So that's 15 points.
Well, that was
there.
just the difference maker. We came out, we knocked the shots down, and that required them to cover back up. And got in some foul trouble down low. Lily and Abby Grace both with 4. That kind of kept our scoring in the paint, maybe lower than it normally is. So, but hey, at the end of the day, it's a dub. It's a big win, and that puts us at 7-0 in the district with one more game to go. Definitely, I really expected a lot more energy tonight, but anytime there's a distraction, sometimes girls, they don't recover quite as quickly as we would like. So,
yeah, they righted the ship, though.
Yeah, they got it right.
We could have easily kind of cruised through that second half of basketball,
Absolutely.
but we
Yeah.
really came out hitting on all cylinders, and again, carved out some room between us and the Lady Wildcats and picked up the 50-44 win. I wouldn't say going away. The Lady Cats again made some late baskets, but after that third quarter play, there never really was a threat from the Lady Wildcats.
No, we kind of got it and we cruised. You know, after that big third quarter, we kind of cruised and, you know, probably didn't play with as much intensity. Again, we had some foul trouble that caused us, I think, to play a little less aggressive. So, but hey, win in the column and now on to boys action.
On to boys action. Night before, our Teen Daughters Medical Center Pro Performance Center player of the game is going to go to Ann Brantley Warren. She had 15 points on the night, probably 5, 6, 7 assists.
Steals.
Key steals
Yeah.
down the stretch.
Yeah, big ones. Yeah.
Pretty good ball game from Warren tonight. And saw her playing off the ball a little bit, moved over to the wing position, moved Moke up top, or Goodson up top, and gave AB some good looks from the perimeter, knocked down some threes, what she's got to do in the next ball games, next on Thursday night, and then certainly next week in the South State.
Right, absolutely.
3 minutes, 30 seconds to go before tip-off of boys action. We're going to throw it back to the studio. Let's go 2 minutes down the line, and we'll be back with Brookhaven Academy basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFord.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
Need appliances? Your appliance center is Perkins Hayes Hardware Brookhaven. Perkins Hayes Hardware carries leading brands like Speed Queen. For washers and dryers, refrigerators, freezers, and more, you can depend on the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Hayes Hardware. Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
Online, acehardware.com/local/Perkins Ace Hardware. There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees, they're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Kelly Allred, your local New York Life agent. Kelly can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Come and get it.
The buffet is back. Papa's Buffet and Grill has reopened the all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet with over 60 buffet items. Enjoy the biggest and best buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, 11 till 2 Monday through Friday, Sunday 11 a.m. till 3 p.m., Thursday through Saturday nights 5 till 8:30. It's back, the all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, Highway 51 North at Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
And we're back here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. Getting ready to introduce the starters for both ball clubs, Silliman Institute Wildcats and the Brookhaven Academy Cougars. Silliman coached by Coach Kevin Straub. Lady Cougar Junior High team won their contest, and the Cougars were knocked off by Silliman in a hard-fought battle. Great comeback by the Cougars, but just not enough down the stretch to pull that one out.
For the Wildcats, the team introduces number 2, Brady Jett.
Brady Jett, J-E-T-T.
That's a cool name.
Yeah. Kyle Gale, wears number 20. Cannon Caruth wears 22. 23, Jacob Simmons. Owen McDaniel. Again, under courtside direction, Coach Kevin Straub. For the Cougars, we'll see the seniors who are part of our normal starting five.
Absolutely, yeah.
4 seniors. Season-long starters, number 3, Dylan Portberry.
Dylan Portberry. Where's number 3? Gage Brown wears number 5 for Coach Josh Watt. Gavin Brogdon, 24, 32, Trey Fortenberry, and 23, the junior, Tyler Fortenberry. Starters introduced. Silliman in their road green, trimmed in white. Cougars in their home white, trimmed in Cougar blue. Pretty good atmosphere here at John R. Gray. 8 minutes on the clock. Final instructions from the coaches. We're ready for men's basketball. Fortenberry, he'll stand off with Simmons. They'll jump center. Goal by Brookhaven Academy to Brogdon. Going to go left corner, Dylan Fortenberry out front. Brogdon cross court to Tyler. Tyler's going to work down the lane. Up off the rim, no good. Tyler tried to just kind of dump that one over the edge of the rim. Off the front half, bounced over the back to Silliman.
Do you remember this game at Silliman was kamikaze wild, so I hope we can play a little better. And not us, they just were, so, they were very, I guess they took a lot of chances on defense, and it worked out for them. And, so.
Going to give a travel up top on Brogdon back to Wildcat.
Now, maybe we can settle a little bit here.
No, but BA jumped out in front early. Silliman. Silliman charged back in the second quarter.
Turned up the defense, a lot of energy. So.
Made a pretty good ball game out of it with the Cougars pulling away at the end. But this is a scrappy ball club. Jet out front is going to go left side. Kyle Gale. Gale's going to work down the lane, up off the glass and good. The good drive right there by Gale. Got around Dylan Fortenberry. Right side Tyler's getting down with the Brogdon. Brogdon left side to Dylan. Dylan's going to work down the lane. He answers on the other end. Good control drive there by Dylan.
Off layup.
He saw a lane right there, Coach, and just went and just nothing fancy. Just lay it over the side of the rim. Stolen away by Brogdon. Brogdon in the passing lane. He's going to work down. Gets it inside Tyler Fortenberry. Tyler, check that Trey. Going to work down the
jump
lane.
Ball again.
Trey had it tied up.
Yeah.
Ball possession will go to Silliman.
For those of you that are used to seeing Trey's beautiful hair, he is still number 32, but he did get a haircut this week, so you may not recognize him for those of you watching, but that's the same Trey. Just a little bit less hair.
Honestly, I looked at him on that play right there, and I called him Tyler.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually Trey, we can expect that front hair flip.
That's right.
25 foot away, three-pointer, Owen McDaniel. Wow, no hesitation from McDaniel. That was from downtown.
Well, I can tell you, they're definitely not intimidated by anything. So, they're a really scrappy bunch of kids.
5-2 ball game, 6:15 to go. Dylan.
Foul on 22.
Dylan's foul going to the basket. Fouls on Caruth. Dylan's going to shoot 2. Just underway here at John R. Gray. 6:15 to go. First free throw from Fortenberry. That'll be Dylan. Rattles, rolls, and stays. 3 points early. The only scoring for the Cougars, all from Fortenberry. Dylan gets one more. Dylan with his second. Tyler steps across the arc before the ball. If you line up outside the arc, you got to let the ball.
Yeah, you got to stay.
If you're on the Jet throws it away over the sideline. If you're lined up on the lane, Coach, you can go on the release, but if you're outside the arc, you got to wait till it hits the rim, sort of like the shooter.
Yeah.
So back to Brookhaven Academy.
Just a little mental error there.
Tyler tosses into the backcourt to Brogdon. Brogdon's going to reset it for Coach Josh Watt. Down low to Trey. Trey up under and in. Good job right there.
Good job by Trey.
See, the Cougars just outside Silliman, but again, they're very scrappy ball club. Gale out front. Had it stolen away by Tyler. Tyler's going to work down the court. He had it stolen away by Gale. So a swap of turnovers right there between Silliman and Brookhaven Academy. Simmons up top, going to get out to Gale. Gale's going to survey handoff to McDaniel. McDaniel just hit that 26-footer. Tie ball game, 5-5, 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. Out front to Gale. Gale surveys, hands off to McDaniel. They get it off to Brady Jett. Jett guarded by Brogdon. He threw it away, got it out to Tyler. Tyler's going to work the other way, down the lane, up, off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. Thought he might have gone over to Brown. Decided to go to the basket at the last moment. Came up short on that one. Gale left side, guarded by Dillon. Gale's going to get over to Jett. Jett surveys the floor. Man-to-man defense from Brookhaven Academy. Be a toss up top. We're going to get a hook down low on Trey Fortenberry. Trying to get it down low to Caruth. Fortenberry hooked him around the right about the free throw line.
Yeah. Full hold there.
Mm-hmm. Jett with trigger, tosses up top to Caruth. Out front to McDaniel. Over to Jett in the corner. Good closeout defense right there by Brogdon. Over to McDaniel. McDaniel's trying to get it over to Kyle Gale. Threw it over the sideline. So a couple turnovers early from Silliman. Answered by a few turnovers from Brookhaven Academy. Both teams need to settle. Left side, Dillon out front, Brogdon. Brogdon from 23, short off the mark. Dillon's going to get it left side. He's going to back it out and reset it. 2-3 zone look from Silliman down to Gage Brown. Brown gets fouled in the process by McDaniel. Couldn't get the basket, but he'll get 2 free throws.
Well, we have definitely had our scoring opportunities, and we just left the ball at the bottom of the rim.
First free throw from Brown. Boy, that's true right there.
That was pretty, wasn't it? Man. He's so soft finesse-wise, and so, even on layups like the one he just came up a little short on, he's just so finesse, soft hands.
2 for 2 for Brown. 7-5 ball game, 2-point margin for Brookhaven Academy. Full court press. Knocked back over to the inline by Dillon Fortenberry. It'll stay with Silliman. 4:25 to go. 7-5 lead for the Cougars. Inside to Gale. Gale's going to work on Dillon. Gale's going to toss over the top to Caruth. It's going to sail. No, saved by Caruth. 3-point away from McDaniel. Off the mark. No good. Tapped around. Pulled down by Dillon. He's going to push it for Brookhaven Academy. Down court to Trey, left corner. Get off to Brogdon. Brogdon's going to work down the lane. Off the glass. No good. Saved by Brown. Up and under. Trey's going to get fouled in the process. That's going to be on Kyle Gale. Give that offensive board to Trey, but assist to Brown on that one, Coach. He kept it live inside.
He did.
3:59 to go.
Just a little bitty thing.
7-5 lead for the Cougars. First one from Trey, off the mark, no good.
Gage always coming up with those immeasurable things.
Mm-hmm. Trey will get one more. Settles and fires. He got the second one.
He's generally a good free throw shooter.
Trey's hit some big ones down the stretch in a couple of ball games. One up at East, a couple at East Rankin, and the following game after that one. So he's hit some big free throws in some big spots. Dillon Fortenberry down on the floor after the basketball. Tyler's going to work down the lane, then the foul.
But that play started at half court with diving for the ball right there and saving that.
Going to get the foul on Jett, Brady Jett. Coach, when USM had 2 players from the Memphis, Tennessee area, Michael Jett and Steve Jett, both AETC played for Southern Miss when I was there. And
I thought it was a cool name.
In fact, Steve Jett's dad was a professor at Union University.
Emily players going to play softball.
2 good basketball players, not related.
Oh, wow.
But just odd that you see that name.
Yeah.
So when I see Brady Jett, it reminds me of my 2 old friends from USM. 9-5 ball game, 4-point margin for the Cougars. McDaniel with another 3 on the way. Well, he walked that one out like he had a rolled a 10-foot putt in.
Yeah.
Off the mark, no good. Dillon goes left side to Brogdon. Brogdon down low to Brown. Brown.
There it is. Good job.
Well, that's a pretty solid move right there from Brown. Got fouled by Caruth. That's Caruth's second, team foul number 5. on Silliman. Coach Straub asks for and receives the 30-second timeout. Let's give it to the studio. 30 seconds down the line. This is Brookhaven Academy basketball on CoogersLive.org and B92.
Our community deserves a healthcare system that is committed to your care and prepared to serve you in every phase of your life. At King's Daughters Medical Center, we're ready to care for every patient who needs us, when they need us. We work around the clock to ensure that when that time comes, you get safe and reliable medical care, because our focus is on you, and we are ready to give you personal, exceptional care. King's Daughters Medical Center, caring for our community like no one else can.
And we're back here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. 3:22 to go here in the first quarter of play. 11-5 ball game. Cougars by 6. Gage Brown with a basket and fouled in the process. He'll shoot one free throw.
I was laughing during the break. Jacob Sanford had a towel, and he was toweling Tyler off. I guess cooling him down a little bit. So.
Brown hits another free throw. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Has 5 points for the ball game.
Being a great teammate.
Dale in the backcourt. Tries to get over to Brady Jett. Knocked over the inline or sideline. Checked that by Trey Fortenberry. It'll stay with Silliman. They'll play it on the sideline corner. Full court pressure. I think you're going to just see man-to-man pressure with a run and jump concept from Coach Watts. Going to get it inside to Gale. They'll cross the stripe. Over to McDaniel. Cross court to Caruth. Check that. Simmons. Haven't called Simmons' name yet. Back out front to Gale. He'll reset it, guarded by Dillon. Right side to Jett. Jett works the circle. Comes cross court to Caruth. Over to McDaniel. McDaniel's going to work down the lane. Good movement from Silliman. Runner off the mark, no good. Tyler corrals the rebound. He's going to work down the lane. Up. He's going to get fouled in the process. Gets it to go. Boy, he picked Jett up off the floor on that one. That's going to be 2 fouls on Jett.
He got hung up.
Yeah, I tell you what. Tyler went up strong on that one. Jett just hanging on his shoulder. Trevor Fortenberry into the game is going to give Brown a break. Good minutes from Gage Brown.
Absolutely.
Tyler
Senior night.
completes the three-point play. So back-to-back old-fashioned three-point plays for the Cougars. 15-5 lead for Brookhaven Academy. Full court pressure from D.A. Simmons quickly the other way. Up over Trey Fortenberry.
His second foul.
That's going to be 2 on Trey. Don't be surprised you see Brown quickly back into the ball.
The game, yeah.
And on cue, Brown will be back in the ball game. Trey picks up his second foul. Free throw on the way from Simmons.
And he called it. There's Gage back in the game.
Not a bad proposition, though, when you bring Brown back into the ball game.
Oh, no.
You know you're going to get work.
Yeah, effort.
Yeah, you're going to get some work down in the paint. Simmons splits the pair at the free throw line. 15-6 lead for Brookhaven Academy. 9-point margin for the homestanding Cougars. Right side, Trevor Fortenberry. Cross court to Dylan Fortenberry. Down low to Brown. Brown tries to hand off to Tyler. Brown he just shoot the baby hook right there.
Yeah.
And finish it. Stolen away by Brogdon. Brogdon's going to work down like Owen. McDaniel on his hip. Good job by Brogdon finishing over the front of the rim. Just a little teardrop.
Yeah, and it's early. It's early in the game, so let's finish them, and then you'll have your opportunity later to try to add a little bedazzle to it.
Hot pass on the other end. Simmons tried to get it down to McDaniel. McDaniel lost it over the end line. Toss down to Tyler. Tyler in the lane. He's got to get out of the paint. He's going to get a 3-second violation. Stolen away by Silliman. Quickly the other way. Boy, another turnover from Silliman on the fast break opportunity. Simmons wanted to get it to Jett. Over the end line. 1:42 to go. 17-6 lead with Brookhaven Academy here in the first quarter. We're here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. Final game of the high school season to be played here on the parquet. Tyler Fortenberry, turnaround jumper in the lane. He got fouled.
That's 3.
The basket. That's 3. Yeah, Coach.
3.
Cannon Caruth quickly off the bench. Mills Dawson. So 3 fouls early for Caruth in the first quarter. Tyler Fortenberry. Ames fires, comes up short on that one. Don't think that one touched anything but the net. And did not go through the net.
Yeah, he didn't get his, I don't know that he had his routine on that one.
Confused look from Tyler. I don't know if he's ever shot an air ball.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah.
He'll certainly get some ribbing from his teammates in film session on that one.
Yeah,
Good
they'll be
pickup right
rewinding
there.
and watching that a couple different times.
McDaniel. Dylan Fortenberry quickly the other way. Answers on the other end. McDaniel on one end, Dylan on the other. Trading baskets. Gale goes right side to Jet. Jet surveys pretty good pressure out front from Brogdon. McDaniel's going to set it.
Great student section out tonight.
Yeah. Gale's going to survey the floor. Go right side to Simmons. Back to Brady Jet. Going to get a hold right there. I believe Tyler McDaniel's making his way to the basket. Try to kind of face cut Tyler. Tyler grabs some jersey. Tyler came up limping on that one. Just looked a little uncomfortable. That's interesting.
Was he not? Was it not deflected?
Maybe. I thought Tyler got a hand on it, knocked it off.
But maybe he thought he recovered it and still went backcourt with
so.
it.
Well, that's one you got to watch. Tyler's pointed at it midcourt. Maybe Tyler didn't touch it.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah.
30 seconds to go. Nonetheless, 21-8 lead for Caven Academy out front. We're in the first quarter. 17 fouls already on Silliman. Brogdon looks like he's going to hold it for the last shot. Yeah, Silliman's going to set back in that 2-3 zone.
They're going to let him. They're going to let him. They're not going to come out and get him.
Yeah, they already got some guys in foul trouble, so they're going to try to use the clock as a defender, and they get the turnover. Trevor tried to go down low. Brady Jet's going to work his way down. Runner on the way. Front runner, no good. And that's going to do it for 1 quarter of play here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. Cougars 21, Silliman Wildcats 8. Let's give it back to the studio for 30 seconds. 30 seconds down the line. This is Brookhaven Academy basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFord.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
And we're back here at senior night, Brookhaven Academy. The Cougars out front 21-8 after 1 quarter of play over the visiting Silliman Wildcats. Coach, a lot of things in that quarter, but you put up 21 points. You'd look at it and say that's a pretty solid quarter, and you hold your opponent to 8.
Right.
Both teams swapped a lot of turnovers. Silliman got a couple of guys in foul trouble. I believe Caruth has 3 fouls already. May have another one with 2 fouls. Nobody really in trouble. Trey picked up 2 fouls early because Josh Watts would kind of settle things down. And 21-point quarter is certainly nothing to sneeze at.
No, you just, you look at the ones we left at the basket.
Cougar first ball possession. You can get down low to Tyler. Tyler, he's going to get fouled. Let's see who they get with that one. On number 23, that's going to be Simmons.
It's first.
First on Simmons, 18 foul on Silliman. Of course, the Cougars and Lady Cougars will be on the road Thursday night over at Natchez Cathedral, which will wrap up their regular season. Now, check that.
The Cougars will not.
The Cougars are not playing on Thursday.
Natchez Cathedral has forfeited due to a COVID situation.
So, taking all precautions right there. And so only the Lady Cougars, and I assume there will be junior high.
There are junior high games, girls and boys, and then the Lady Cougars will be the finale that night.
So if you'll just check your social media sites, they may have to they may reset some time, push them back a little bit so the Cougars don't have to leave early and miss school. Boy, a hot pass down the lane went off
Trevor's face, I think.
Trevor didn't see it coming, and it was right on him.
I think, his brother threw that one too. Tyler threw that one with some stuff on it, so he got him right off the chin.
Well, I'm trying to see. I don't know if I see a little blood coming out of Trevor's nose.
I thought I did too.
He certainly, Trevor may be bleeding a little bit, but they'll have to check him. Tyler Fortenberry with the basket, 25-8.
He is bleeding.
Yeah, they're gonna.
I'm surprised the official hadn't.
They're gonna have to get.
He's trying to tell him. Yeah. There they got him.
Boy, I was looking, and Coach Kessler was up off the bench. Yeah, Trevor took a hard shot.
It went off his face. Yeah, it was bad.
And you could see Trevor started, and he turned around to the referee.
Yeah, like, dude, I'm bleeding. Hands on the floor. Yeah. Hope he doesn't get it on his uniform. That means he'll have to go change jersey.
So they're going to survey the floor, literally, and make sure there's no blood spots. Trevor is okay. He just took a ball, a hot pass, and right as he turned around,
it just got him in the face.
He wasn't expecting it. Hit him right in the face, and as soon as it happened, I thought I spotted blood, and Trevor then noticed it as he made his way to the other end. Thrown away by Brogdon, picked off by Simmons. Simmons had it stolen away by Brogdon, but knocked over the end line.
Knocked it away.
So let's reset it. Had some excitement right there.
Yeah.
Trevor down with the trainer, checking out his injury. 25-8.
I think Brown deflected that from behind.
Yeah, blocked away by Brown. Tyler's going to work down the lane. Foul's going to be in number 10. Mills Dawson. Tyler's going to go back to the line to shoot 2. I wasn't sure. The referee was pointing to the scorer's table and a little bit confused. So we'll reset everything and start over from here.
That's right.
26-8 lead, 6:30 to go here in the second quarter. A lot of things happening here with the injury of Trevor Fortenberry. Again, he's fine. Just trying to stop the bleeding out of his nose, and should see him back in the ball game.
And it'll be, if there's any on his jersey, they have a little solution they use to get it out. So
stolen away by Dylan Fortenberry. He's going to get it off to Brogdon. Brogdon's going to work down the lane. Missed the dunk on the other end. Pulled away by McDaniel. Tossed up top to Simmons. Simmons with a runner down the lane. Pulled down Dylan Fortenberry. Dylan's going to work it the other way, go left side. Up off the glass, no good. Dylan got hit pretty hard in the ribs. Over to Simmons, quickly down the lane, off the mark. Tyler. Trey pulls it down, trying to get it out front to Dylan. Trey got fouled in the backcourt. Trey's going to walk the distance. He'll shoot 2 in the double bonus. The foul's on number 35, McDaniel, his second. Dane Flowers set to check in for Coach Josh Watts. 5:54 to go, 27-8 lead for Brookhaven Academy. We're bringing you live basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
Giving Tyler a little break, I think.
So Flowers, Brogdon, Trey Fortenberry, Gage Brown, and Dylan Fortenberry for Coach Josh Watts. 5:54 to go here in the second quarter. Second free throw rolls and stays for Trey. 28-8 lead for Brookhaven Academy. 20-point margin.
He didn't start the clock.
Not sure what the conversation is with the clock operator. Veteran Jimmy Latham.
Strange. Okay.
Nonetheless.
Whatever.
Everything's set and clicking again. Going to get a jump ball, tie up by Brogdon.
It's going to be their ball.
snuck in and tied it up with Alex Otwell.
And had him in a trap, and he just tied the ball up.
Out front, Kyle Gale. He's going to go left side to Jet. Brady Jet back to Gale. Back to Jet. Jet trying to fire a triple from the corner. Decided against a driving runner off the glass. No good. Pulled down in the paint by Simmons. Off the mark. Pulled down by Dylan Fortenberry. He'll hand off to Brogdon. 20-point margin for Brookhaven Academy. 5:24 to go here in the second quarter. Good entry pass from Flowers. Got it down to Trey Fortenberry. Fortenberry was fouled. Foul's going to be on 10, I believe.
He did it backwards. He had an 0-1 going on there. I was like, huh?
Mills Dawson. So Trey will shoot 2. First one on the way from Trey
And he's
Fortenberry.
working the streak. You know, he would miss the first one, make the second one. This time he's made the first one. Let's hope he makes bay.
So the Cougars by 21. Second one from Trey. Got them both. 30-8 lead, Brookhaven Academy. 5:17 to go here in the second quarter of play. Gale up top. He's going to swing it around to Brady Jet. Jet dribbles right side. Is going to hand off to Otwell. That's Alex Otwell, O-T-W-E-L-L, Otwell. Over to Jet. Toss inside Mills Dawson. Jet with the triple on the way. Off the mark, pulled down by Dillon. Quickly out front to Brogdon. Brogdon spin up off the glass. He'll get fouled. He'll go to the line. Mills Dawson got it in the process. That's 3 on Dawson. Brogdon to shoot 2. Trevor Fortenberry set to come in after the first free throw. He'll give Dillon a break. Pretty good first half working for Dillon. A lot of stuff off the ball. Got a couple baskets.
Oh, yeah. A lot of rebounds tonight for him.
32-8 lead. Brookhaven Academy stretching it out over Silliman. Going to work down the lane. Going to get a foul out front. See if you get Brown on that one. No, got Flowers. Take your pick. Split the difference between Brown and Flowers. I thought Brown may have got a hand in on it.
Well, I think Dane bodied him a little bit.
Dane's first. Off behind the back. Flowers is going to retrieve it. Touch pass down to Trevor. Trevor off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. Good look there by Flowers. Brogdon had to save it over the inline. Kind of a
great save, yeah.
blind pass down the court. Flowers had to retrieve it along the baseline. Just a quick touch pass over to Brogdon. Runner down the lane. Good move right there.
Wow. I think he anticipated that one because I don't think Gage even moved.
Get a foul on Brown. Basket by Mills Dawson. First on Brown. Flipped on the Cougars. Dawson will shoot 1. Got the basket to go.
That's the first basket of the quarter.
32-10 lead for Brookhaven Academy. Dawson completes the three-point play. Notches their 11th point of the ball game. Pretty solid defense from the Cougars. Just kind of a scrambling defense. Going to be a foul in the corner.
Coach White thought Dane turned it over.
Jacob Simmons.
Yeah, he was yelling at him.
I think he was talking to Trevor.
Yeah,
Dane was really covered up in the corner.
Yeah.
Simmons got a little bit close to him, bumped him. Flowers shoot a pair of free throws. First one up, bounces and stays. Saw Dane getting a little shooting in Sunday afternoon. Second one on the way from Flowers. Got off the mark, no good. I thought had a good rotation on that one. Thought he got them both. 33-11, 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Down lane, Mills Dawson got another one.
Run a little give and go kind of thing. It's kind of a dribble penetration, and they just bounce fast. I'm not sure our guys have responded yet.
Austin low to Flowers, couldn't get the basket. Almost got his own rebound. Pulled out by McDaniel. Right side to Otwell, back to McDaniel. McDaniel surveys, goes inside to Dawson. Dawson's got 2 baskets in the last 2 trips. Blocked away by Brown. Out to Fortenberry. That'll be Trevor. Trevor up off the glass and good. 35-13, 3:15 to go here in the second quarter of play. McDaniel out front is going to go right side Otwell. Toss over to Gale. That's Kyle Gale. Gale's going to work down the lane. Backdoor cut.
Yep.
Got it down to Simmons. Simmons lays it off the glass and good. Brogdon down the lane, left-handed, weaving through traffic, lays it up off the glass for the Cougars' 37th point of the ball game. Right side Otwell goes back to McDaniel. That's going to be a backcourt violation on the Silliman Wildcats. McDaniel made that pass to the right side. Otwell was going to go back to, and McDaniel wanted to cut, do a little back cut right there. Nobody home. Threw it into the backcourt.
Yeah, I think his momentum was headed the other direction, yeah.
Trevor Fortenberry over to Dillon. Dillon back in the ball game, as is Tyler Fortenberry. Right side Brogdon getting down low to Trey. Trey trying to get it up under to Tyler. Trey's just got to shoot that one.
Yeah, that's right there. You're on the block. Put it in.
Yeah, just a power move. Use your body. Make some space. Put that one off the glass. Out front, McDaniel deep off the backboard.
That was a tough one to rebound.
Yeah, that one
tough
hurt.
to rebound.
Dillon works left side. Back up to Brogdon. Brogdon going to go right side Trevor. Trevor with a triple. Off the mark, no good. Fault pulled down by Dawson. Mills Dawson's going to work down the lane. Going to get a foul on Brogdon. Never got set on that one. Dawson's going to go to the line. He'll shoot two. Well, Dawson's put together a pretty good quarter.
Yep.
Really active out there. Dawson will get two at the line. 1:54 to go. 37-15 lead for Brookhaven Academy. First one off the mark. He'll get one more. Dawson steadies and fires. Missed them both. Pulled down by Trey. Trey's going to push it the other way. Right side, Trevor Fortenberry up top. Brogdon, left corner, Dillon. Dillon, three-pointer away. Front iron, no good. Trey's going to get fouled. Called over the back on that one. Pretty good box out right there from Otwell.
Yeah, that's his third.
So Otwell's going to walk the distance. He'll shoot one and try to earn the bonus. And this is the time of the ball game. I know Coach Watts just wants to see good execution. Pretty much got this ball game in hand, but we don't want to let them back in it. I don't think the game will ever be in jeopardy.
Yeah, notorious for doing that. Yeah, for kind of letting our guard down a little bit and trying to just play a little, like we would play in our backyard, that kind of stuff. So.
Exactly. 21-point margin.
But I tell you something they do well is free throws, and those are just things that we just don't. It's a good look right there by Brogdon.
Good leak around the baseline by Dylan Fortenberry. Brogdon hits him over the top. Dylan just fundamentally off the glass and good. 39-17, 22-point margin for the Cougars. Going to go right corner to Simmons. Out front, McDaniel over to Brady Jett left side. Up top, McDaniel. Otwell thought about a three, thought better of it. Cross court to Jett. Jett to McDaniel. Had it tapped away by Brogdon. Brogdon going to get a runner on the other end. Lays it up off the glass and good. Good tap by Brogdon. Recovered by Tyler. Tyler throws it over the top. Brogdon with the gimme on the other end. McDaniel. He's going to get a traveling violation on Otwell. Alex Otwell traveled with the basketball. 45 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 41-17 lead for Brookhaven Academy.
Again, this big court taking a little bit of a toll.
I think you're exactly right. Of course, Silliman probably has the closest version of a regulation college-size court to Brookhaven Academy, and that old gym that they have, but it's still not as big as our facility. Tyler fouled in the process under the basket. That foul's going to be on Jacob Simmons. 3 on Simmons. Tyler got the basket. He'll get one free throw. Fortenberry steadies, fires. Got them both. Got the basket and the free throw. 44-17 lead for Brookhaven Academy. 30 seconds to go here in the second quarter. McDaniel shuffled his seat in the backcourt. No one was watching. Kick basketball on Brogdon. It'll stay with Silliman. Jets going to hand off to McDaniel. Got him on the travel on that one. That was makeup for the one they missed.
Yeah. But I do think, it's we are able to get a little better spacing today than we did when we played at Silliman.
Brogdon out front. Little pressure. Top of the zone from Silliman. Trevor wanted to go left side to Tyler. Left his feet. Fundamental, Coach. You don't leave your feet when you make a pass. And Trevor,
you're going to get stuck.
Again, Tyler wanted to clip back door on it. Went over the sideline. Inside of 10 seconds to go. Going to get it down. 3-pointer away off the mark from Dawson. Pulled down by Trevor Fortenberry. Throws it to the other end. And that's going to do it for 2 quarters of basketball. We are at halftime here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. 44 for Brookhaven Academy, 17 for Silliman. Let's throw it back to the studio for 2 minutes, 2 minutes down the line, and we'll total up first half, talk about the action, then get ready for third quarter basketball. This is Brookhaven Academy basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
Is it time to paint? Your Benjamin Moore Paint Center at Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza. Whether you're painting a room or the entire house, the paint experts at Perkins Hayes Hardware will help you select the color to make any project shine. For paint, hardware, electrical, and plumbing needs, see the helpful hardware folks at Perkins Hayes Hardware in Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Online, HayesHardware.com/local/Perkins Hayes Hardware. There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees. They're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Dwayne Allred, your local New York Life agent. Dwayne can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at NewYorkLife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family too.
Come and get it.
The buffet is back. Papa's Buffet and Grill has reopened the all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet with over 60 buffet items. Enjoy the biggest and best buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, 11 till 2 Monday through Friday, Sunday 11 a.m. till 3 p.m., Thursday through Saturday nights 5 till 8:30. It's back. The all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, Highway 51 North at Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
King's Daughters Medical Center and Brookhaven Urology are pleased to announce the addition of Dr. Joel Duff to their medical staff. Dr. Duff specializes in general urology, kidney stones, men's and women's urological health, and diagnosing and treating urologic cancers. Don't let these health issues restrict your lifestyle and keep you from enjoying life with your family and friends. Dr. Duff and the staff at Brookhaven Urology are here to serve your needs. To make your appointment, call 601-833-5713 today.
And we're back here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. Halftime, men's action, 44 for the Cougars, 17 for Silliman Institute. And, Coach, pretty solid first half. I would say a erratic first half for both ball clubs. A lot of action. I think probably a few more turnovers than Coach Straub or Coach Watts cared to see. But the Cougars, pretty solid first half from the offensive scoring department. You drop 44 points in a half of basketball and hold your opponent to 17.
Yeah.
That puts you in a very favorable situation. I think Coach Watts can pretty much say, let's cut back on some turnovers, make sure we box out on the defensive side when a shot is taken, and keep doing a lot of what we're doing from an offensive perspective. And let's take this one to the house.
And give an opportunity to rest some legs. But we don't have a game Thursday night, so that kind of helps them get a little bit going and rolling. And getting ready, but I'm going to go over these scores right now, so we'll just kind of let you know a little bit. For Silliman, Kyle Gale and Alex Otwell, both with 2 points in the first half. Jacob Simmons with 3, Mills Dawson with 5, and Owen McDaniel both with 5, and that rounds them out, a total of 17 points. When you go back over to the Cougar side, we've got Dane Flowers with 1, Trevor Fortenberry with 2, Gage Brown with 5, Trey Fortenberry with 6, Gavin Brogdon with 8, Dylan Fortenberry with 7, and Tyler Fortenberry with 15 to lead all scores in the first half. One noted thing, the Cougars shot 24 free throws in the first half, so 18 for 24 from the line, which is not a terrible percentage, but we did shoot a lot of free throws compared to Silliman, and just that aggressive play that, you know, Silliman's way more in-your-face defense than our boys are, and so I think that's maybe the tale of the game.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you get 24 free throw opportunities for a ball game. That's usually a lot, but in a first half of play, you convert on 18 of them. You know, that tells a lot. Intense defense from Silliman somewhat, but real aggressive offensively for the Cougars, really pounding it down into the paint, working that part of the court and making Silliman foul them and taking advantage of it at the free throw line. About 3 minutes to go before second half action. Coach Straub, like Coach Weaver before him, elected to keep his team on the bench at halftime and go over their second half strategy. Coach Watts, I'm sure, is passing along words of encouragement to his ball club in the locker room as they get ready.
And I know a lot of teams aren't going to the locker room due to COVID restrictions, you know, just trying to keep them out when they're going to an away game. I know at Capaya that's one of the things that their coaches are doing. They're staying, you know, out of the locker room just to keep from being in a confined space.
About 2.5 minutes to go before third quarter resumes. Cougars are now making their way back on the court. 44-17 lead. I tell you what, we're going to throw it back to the studio for 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get ready for third quarter action. This is Brookhaven Academy basketball on CougarsLive.org. Again, B92.
Hey, this is Will Thibodeau, General Sales Manager at Sullivan Ford Lincoln, the #1 Ford dealer in South Mississippi. First off, we want to give a huge thanks for your support in 2020, and we want to help save you a ton in 2021 on all of our new Ford and Lincoln vehicles. With huge savings on all remaining 2020 Expeditions, F-150s, and Rangers, and up to $6,500 off our remaining 2020 Escapes. Now is definitely time to trade up and purchase a new Ford. Come see our family here. Visit us on the World Wide Web at SullivanFord.com. Sullivan Ford Lincoln. We're better, we're proving it, and we want you to be the judge. Exit 40, Brookhaven.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Got a DIY project coming up? The helpful hardware folks at Perkins Ace Hardware are here to help you with the electrical and plumbing supplies and all the tools you'll need to get the job done. Whether it's painting a room or fixing that pesky water leak, you'll find what you need to get the job done at Perkins Ace Hardware, Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven. Perkins Ace Hardware, open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m.
And we're back here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. We cut that commercial short. We'll catch it up at the next break.
Maybe starting a little bit early.
Yeah, the referees came back and to reset the clock. Let's play basketball. 44-17 lead for Brookhaven Academy is moving to the third quarter. Brookhaven Academy has ball possession. Out of the gate, Cougars turn it over. Stolen away by Kyle Gale. He'll get it out front to McDaniel. McDaniel over to Jet. Jet's going to reset it. Starting five for Coach Josh Watts. Almost stolen away by Tyler Fortenberry. Tyler does steal it away. He's going to work down the lane. Missed the dunk on the other end. He's going to get fouled by Jet.
Yeah, fouled hard. He went down hard.
Tyler Fortenberry shaking up on the play. I believe that Fortenberry, wrestling term, got hit in the solar plexus. Fortenberry giving him a little extra time to get back on the court. Trevor Fortenberry going to give Tyler a breather
Yes, come in and shoot his free throws. Yeah.
Allow Tyler to gather his faculties. Trevor's going to come in and shoot the free throws for Tyler. Just underway here in the third quarter. 44-17 lead for Brookhaven Academy. First one from Trevor, off the mark, no good. He'll get one more. Second one from Trevor. That one off the mark, pulled down. Trey got the offensive board on that one.
Kind of surprised him, I think.
Went right over the head of Caruth. Bogdan out top, three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Jet. Jet quickly the other way for Silliman. He's going to work around Brogdon. Up off the glass, couldn't get it to go. Pulled down by Brogdon. He's going to work that 3-on-1 situation up under Dylan.
They're fouling hard when they foul. So.
Dylan's going to be fouled by Kyle Gale. 2 on Gale, 2 on Silliman here quickly in the second quarter.
Just need to be careful and maybe not get anybody hurt, that's for sure.
44-17 lead, 27-point margin for Brookhaven Academy. Free throw from Dylan, got it. 7:08 to go here in the third. One more for Dylan. Ames fires, got them both. Full court pressure from the Cougars. Inside of McDaniel, over to Gale. Gale out front to Jet. Going to get it over the top to Mills Dawson. Stolen away down low by Dylan Fortenberry. Dylan's going to toss up top. It's stolen away by Gale. He stepped on the sideline. Couldn't corral it right in front of Coach Watts and the Cougar bench. So it'll stay with Brookhaven Academy. Brogdon out front. 2-3 zone look from Silliman. Back up top for Brogdon. Brogdon's going to work down the lane. Finger roll over the rim. Off the mark, no good. Pulled down by Trey. Trey couldn't get it to go. It's off the mark. It's going to go back to Silliman. And this is exactly what Coach Watts wants to guard against. It's just really not executing, getting in what you said, a little sloppy. You're going to get a foul on Trey
just picked up his fourth.
Wow, that's 4 quick ones on Trey. So Tyler's going to go back in for Trey Fortenberry. Tyler, Brown, Brogdon, Trevor, and Dylan Fortenberry.
5 seconds.
5 second violation. Good defense down on the baseline. Dylan, Trevor, and Brogdon putting a lot of pressure on Silliman on the inbounders and could not convert and get the ball in bounds. Brogdon with a runner down the lane. Got it, kissed it off the glass. Got it to go. 48-17 leads. 6:30 to go here in the third quarter. Jet's going to work the other way on Brogdon. Had it stolen away by Brogdon. He'll work it. 2-on-1 situation. Trevor up off the glass and good. Good look like that from Brogdon. Half-century mark for the Cougars, 50-17. And get over to Jet. Jet to McDaniel. Triple for McDaniel. That one's off the glass. Boy, McDaniel, a hard one from up top.
Nice move. Nice move right there.
So 3 quick baskets for the Cougars, kind of getting things churning right here.
He avoided the charge there.
Left side to Gale. Gale's going to survey the floor, try to stop the bleeding for Silliman. Going to get it down. Runner off the mark. That's from Caruth.
Oh, wow.
Go up top to Tyler. Dylan overthrew everybody.
I think that was a fastball. Yeah.
Allen's up on the
stage. He got excited. He got excited. He was trying to get Haley Freeney to catch that one down there.
She had to dodge that one. Ball tapped over the sideline. Last touch by Kenan Caruth. Got to go back to Brookhaven Academy. 52-17. Cougars in control of this one. Pretty good spurt the last minute. Some quick baskets.
Need to keep spurting. Keep going.
Keep that spurt.
Well, they need it for confidence, and, you know, they've had very few games like this all year.
3-point on the way, rattled and stayed for Dylan. Good stroke right there from Dillon. Out front, Gale. Gale's going to work down on Brown. We'll get back check out Dillon, yeah. Thought that was Brown, but Dillon got him on the floor. Running clock is now in effect. 4:24 to go. Clock will run from this point forward. 55-17 lead for Brookhaven Academy. Inbounds tapped over the inline by Brogdon. It'll stay with Silliman. Ball
rolling around
aimlessly on the
running around. Everybody's looking at it.
Jet goes and retrieves it for the officiating crew. Runner down the lane for Caruth. Caruth's going to get fouled.
Gavin got him on the elbow.
That one's going to be on Brogdon. Two on Brogdon. 3 on the Cougars. First free throw on the way from Caruth. Off the mark, no good. Caruth to get one more.
Okay, we've got a late night going here. It's after 9. Normally we're finishing up with all the festivities tonight.
Yeah. Running clock's going to help us out a little bit, but nonetheless, a little bit later than normal. Tyler, triple on the way from right side. Missed everything. Pulled down by Dillon. Dillon's going to get out front to Brogdon. He'll reset it for Brookhaven Academy. 37-point lead for the Cougars. Right side, Dillon. Dillon, 3-point away from Dillon. That one's off the mark. Pulled down by Mills Dawson.
That was a good example there of what we've talked about. Tyler was blocked out, and he stayed blocked out. He didn't try to go over and do something big.
Next whistle, we'll have a 5-for-5 substitution, and they'll foul on the floor.
I was just bragging on him. And then he goes down here and does exactly what we say. So
they foul on Tyler. In the ball game, Carter Watson. Trey Portenberry's going to come back in. Dane Flowers, Easton Boyd, and Lyndon Bain. Flowers and Portenberry have seen action in the first half. Turnover on the inbounds play off of the leg of McDaniel back to Brookhaven Academy. So Watson, Bain, and Boyd seeing their first action in tonight's ball game. Bain's going to set it up top for Coach Josh Watt. Right side to Easton Boyd. The corner to Flowers.
Goodness.
Tapped over the inline. Flowers couldn't handle the low pass.
You would think low ones wouldn't bother him, right? Doesn't have very far to go, but yeah.
Cody Jensen set to check in at the next whistle. Right side Dawson, Mills Dawson. I think Coach Watts wants to give Trey a curtain call.
Yeah.
So good defense out front. That's going to do it for the senior Trey Portenberry. His last time on
I'm not sure our fans understand the curtain call.
Hardwood.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why Coach Watts put him back in.
Yeah.
So
have his moment coming off the court as what will be the last game for him in this gym.
Also the top to Flowers.
One was at his feet and one was way ahead. Oh.
Easton Boyd, 3-pointer off the mark, no good. 103 and counting here in the third quarter. 55-18 lead, Brookhaven Academy. Flowers, Boyd, Baines, Jensen, and Watson for Coach Josh Watts.
Oh, wow.
Boyd foul McDaniel out front. 15 foul for Brookhaven Academy. Back out front, McDaniel surveys, gets it down to Mills Dawson. Dawson, 8-footer off the mark, no good. Scramble for the basketball. That's going to be a traveling violation.
Oh, yeah. I think he got 35 for a push there. Yeah, he did it the first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
He called him that time.
He didn't get the foul. Gale stood up after being down on one knee. You can't do that. That would have been a traveling violation. Baines out front. Then gets to Jensen. Jensen over to Flowers. Flowers, 15-footer. Back iron, no good. Pulled down by Caruth. It's okay, Mom.
Yeah, but, you know.
Runner at the buzzer. It's not going to count, but wow.
Not a bad look right there.
Evan Caruth caught it one-handed, leaped in there, tossed it from about 40 feet, nothing but net, but it does not count. That'll do it for 3 quarters of basketball. Brookhaven Academy 55, Silliman Institute 18. Give it back to the studio for 30 seconds. 30 seconds down the line. This is VA Basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
There's nothing small about the heart of your business. It's why your employees aren't just employees. They're family. We can help you protect them like family. For 175 years, that's been the legacy of New York Life Insurance Company. Simply call Kelly Allred, your local New York Life agent. Kelly can be reached at 601-833-0604 or at newyorklife.com. He will help you put your love into action for your business, your employees, and can even do it for your family, too.
And we're back here at John R. Gray. One more quarter in the 2021 season left for varsity basketball. The remainder of the season will be on off-site locations. South State tournament next week over at Simpson Academy. Though there is basketball on Saturday, the junior high boys and girls tournament will be held here at John R. Gray.
Starting at 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock on Saturday. You have to check the listings on the social media sites for matchups.
I think it'll be 11 o'clock girls, 12 o'clock girls, and then 1 o'clock boys, 2 o'clock boys, and then the championship round.
Gotcha. Flowers up top to Baines. Baines goes right side. Boyd is going to get up to Watson. Watson back to Boyd. Flowers. Jensen up top. Try to get over to Boyd. Boyd threw it away over to McDaniel. McDaniel's going to work down the lane. Off the mark. Flowers comes, corrals a rebound. He's going to work it the other way for Coach Josh Watts. Flowers tosses to Watson. Watson up under. Off the mark, no good. Rolled around but wouldn't stay for Carter Watson. Watson, the junior.
That's the first time I've seen Dane move with the basketball. You know, he's been working really hard on strength training, and maybe there is hope after all, right?
There you go.
35.
It's going to be a foul on Jensen.
Yeah, it's 4.
6:45 to go, 55-18. Going to send Mills Dawson to the line.
Oh, that's on us. I was thinking it was on them.
Dawson got the first free throw. Colin Burns, Jacob Sanford, and Colin Beal into the ball game. Trying to sort them all out. So Sanford, Beal, Trevor Fortenberry, Burns, and Jensen. Toss down low to Colin Burns. Couldn't handle it. Went over the end line. Back to Silliman. $5:55 to go here in this one. 55-20 lead for Brookhaven Academy. Right side, Brady Jett. He surveys up and under. Looks like Sanford's going to get a foul down low on Jensen. Help side defense by Jensen. Got the foul call against him. His second. Team foul number 7. Jett's going to shoot 2 on the shooting violation. First one from Jett. Got it to go. Jacob Simmons back into the ball game for Coach Kevin Straub. 5:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Clock is running. Jett gets them both.
Make free throws.
Trevor Fortenberry out in front. It's going to go to Colin Burns. Going to get it down low. Beal up off the glass and good. Colin Beal. Good strong move in there by Beal. Got fouled. He'll shoot 1.
Just got news from, I'm not sure where they are, but baseball team won tonight 3-1 against Park Lane. I think maybe a Simpson jamboree.
Scrimmage over at Simpson.
Jamboree thing or something, whatever they call that.
I believe we got baseball action, assuming there's no disruption due to the state basketball tournament on Monday here at Brookhaven Academy.
I don't know what happened. Do you know what happened? The ball went that way.
I think there's Brookhaven Academy stepped on the sideline.
Oh, okay.
They continue to play it, but it will go to Silliman as we get substitutions on the floor. Watson back in the ball game, as is Easton Boyd. And down to Gale, close to the backcourt violation right there. Tapped around out front to Jett.
Just making sure I got the right score, so I was making sure.
Jet picked up by Sanford. It's going to toss over the top. Caruth down the lane. He's going to get fouled by Watson. First foul on Watson. Count the basket. Caruth will get one shot. Caruth got the three-point play. 58-25 lead for Brookhaven Academy. Trying to sort through some substitutions.
Yeah, I'm just, whatever. I'm giving up.
Toss over the top. Pulled down by Jet. Jet's going to go the other way for Silliman. He's going to have it stolen away by Colin Beal. Good defense by Beal down low under the basket. He hand off to Landon Baines. Baines going to work backcourt. He'll be fouled by Brady Jet. Only the 15th foul on Silliman, so the Cougars will play it on the sideline. Landon Bain out front. Tries to go down low to Beal. Had it stolen away by Caruth. Caruth's going to work it the other way. Stolen away by Sanford. Sanford, he had it knocked away by Jet.
I feel like I'm watching a soccer game. Maybe that's it, right? Where it stays in the middle of the court.
Runner off the glass by Kenan Caruth. A good basket there by Caruth. 58-27, 2:15 to go here in the final frame at John R. Gray. Cougars going to cruise to the victory tonight. Left side, Watson. Watson over to Colin Burns. Bernie, leave him open. He'll drop it. Sanford from three-point land off the mark. Baines, good offside rebound. He's going to reset it for Coach Josh Watt. Sanford with another look. 8-footer. He's going to get fouled in the process by Brady Jet. That's 4 fouls on Jet. Sanford's going to go to the line. He'll shoot 2. 1:38 to go. 58-27 lead for Brookhaven Academy. Sanford stays and fires. Rolls, comes off the front side. No good. Easton Boyd, Cody Jensen back in the ball game for Coach Josh Watts. Jensen, Boyd, Sanford, Beal, or check that, Baines, and Burns. Sanford got his own long rebound off the free throw line. Hands it off to Baines. Baines is going to reset it. Right side, Colin Burns. Burns going to hand off to Boyd. Over to Baines. A lot of B's in there, Coach. Baines, Boyd, Burns, Beal. Landon Baines going to go to the line, shoot 1, and try to earn the bonus. So Baines going to steady 58-27 lead for Brookhaven Academy. Baines got the first one. Good stroke right there from Landon.
Yeah, he's got nice hands, nice soft touch.
Done a pretty good job out with the running the point.
Yeah, that's what they're working on.
Yeah. Going to have some shoes to fill next year. A lot of these guys going to have to step up, play a big role. Yeah.
What?
Going to get a push along the baseline.
That's going to be his 5th foul.
That one's on Caruth. That's going to be 5 on him. Going to send Easton Boyd to the line to shoot 2. Check that 1 in the bonus. Feels like we're in the double bonus.
I know.
Well, we got a moment. I want to thank all our sponsors bringing us Brookhaven Academy basketball on B92 as well on CougarsLive.org this year. Always supporters with regular season basketball and all the athletic activities here at Brookhaven Academy. Jet out front, guarded by Baines. Stolen away by Baines. Good job. Can get out front to Sanford. Sanford's going to work down the lane. Couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Boyd. Chopped away. Runner on the other end. Easy dunk over the top. Mills Dawson. Got it to go on the other end out front to Easton Boyd. Boyd. That's going to do it here at Brookhaven Academy. 59-29. Victory for Brookhaven Academy in this one. We'll total up some numbers, come back, talk about it, and wrap it up here from John R. Gray Gymnasium. Again, Brookhaven Academy 59, Silliman Institute 29. Big victory for the Cougars of Brookhaven Academy. Let's go back to the studio for 1 minute. 1 minute down the line, we'll come back and wrap it up. You're listening to Brookhaven Academy basketball on CougarsLive.org and B92.
Come and get it.
The buffet is packed. Papa's Buffet and Grill has reopened the all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet with over 60 buffet items. Enjoy the biggest and best buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, 11 till 2 Monday through Friday, Sunday 11 a.m. till 3 p.m., Thursday through Saturday nights 5 till 8:30. It's back, the all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet at Papa's Buffet and Grill, Highway 51 North at Lincoln Plaza, Brookhaven.
During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
And we're back here at John R. Gray Gymnasium. The Cougars knock off Silliman by a score of 59-29 in convincing fashion. Coach, pretty solid ball game. Cougars, 44 points in the first half of play and put enough space between them and the Wildcats. Had a running clock in the second half, and that pretty much sums it up. We talked about it as just a scattered basketball game, but solid defense from the Cougars. And a pretty good performance on the offensive side as well. If you drop 44 points in the first half, that's a good half of basketball. And maybe a few more turnovers than Coach Watts liked to see, but with a high energy, a lot of effort comes some turnovers sometimes. But got to be pleased. As they wrap up their regular season of basketball, they'll receive a forfeit on Thursday night. They will not play against Cathedral due to a COVID issue over at Natchez Cathedral with the boys team. Girls will be in action. Junior high teams will also be in action on Thursday night. And then on Saturday, we'll have the junior high tournament held here at John R. Gray. First game will be at 11 o'clock, and I'm sure they'll be posting the schedules on social media later in the week. All right, Coach, what are total numbers look like? Let's select us a player of the ball game.
All right, we've got Alex Otwell on Silliman side with 2. We've got Brady Jett with 2. We've got Reeves Cano, is that right? No, Kyle Gale, I'm sorry, with 2. Jacob Simmons with 3. Owen McDaniel with 5. Cannon Caruth with 6. And leading scorer was number 10, Mills Dawson, with 9. Moving over to the Cougar side, I'm just going to kind of hurry this through here. Dane Flowers, Landon Baines, both with 1 each. Colin Beal with 3. Trevor Fortenberry with 4. Gage Brown with 5. Trey Fortenberry with 6 on senior night. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. And Gavin Brogdon with 10. And then we go to Dylan Fortenberry with 14 and Tyler Fortenberry with 15. So, an opportunity for a lot of kids to play tonight. That's a good thing going forward. Now they can sit back and get a little rest, heal up a little bit from the bumps and bruises, and get ready to start playoff action next week.
Yeah, and I know Coach Watts, he'll want to work on some things as they kind of set the tournament schedule. The Cougars will go into the tournament number 1 seed. I think they're most likely going to catch Park Place, if I'm not mistaken, or I don't know between them or Central High which one of them finished out of the tournament, and one of them finished at number 4.
Right.
So a good opportunity for the Cougars to come in and make a statement in that all-important first game in South State tournament. Player of the game, Coach, I think we, kind of talked about it a little bit. The calming effect tonight, I think, is Dylan Fortenberry.
Absolutely.
Dylan had a great game.
Yeah.
He's such a fundamental player. Does everything the right way, good demeanor. There were some times when the Cougars wanted to kind of get out of sync, and he'd make that baseline move, hit the short jumper, or lay it over the front edge of the rim, and just kind of calm things back down. So our Teen Daughters Medical Center Pro Performance Center, player of the game, Dylan Fortenberry, senior.
Congrats,
here
Dylan, on
night.
senior night. That's right.
And congrats to all our seniors. The Lady Cougars, again, picked up the win by a score of 50-44 over a tough Silliman Lady Wildcat squad, and the Cougars with a 30-point win, 59-29 over the Wildcats in Silliman. That's going to wrap it up here from John R. Gray Gymnasium. Thank you for being with us. For Coach Becky Flowers, this is Beck Warren. We wish you a good evening.
Southwest Mississippi's #1 for classic country, WBKN, Brookhaven, B92.1 FM.
Your AccuWeather forecast for Brookhaven, Lincoln, and all of Homeseeker's Paradise.